November 12th, 2025. Here's what's coming up on the Owen Report today. Well, any minute now, we are expecting the vote to end the government shutdown.
What's up? We're back.
Recently, the framing.
I want to rewind this real quick. Alright, what's up, guys?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is
Owen,
November 12th,
let's
2025.
go!
Here's what's coming up on the Owen Report today.
Also, your shirts suck, Owen. Get better fucking shirts. Those shirts suck ass, bro. This is gonna look like he bought them from China.
Any minute now, we are expecting the vote to end.
He's like, no, actually, I bought them from USA. That's why they look like that.
Now,
alright, guys, what's up?
the framing
Welcome back.
why the government was shut down has changed.
Los Angeles Graph here, playing
I
video
would lead
games.
into that
Oh.
by saying the
And
first order
listening
of
to fucking
business
news. That's my,
after
that's
the
me.
government is
That's my
reopened
thing.
could be a vote
We are playing fucking
to release
Valheim,
the Epstein
a game
files.
that I love to hate.
Now, Mike Johnson has
If
indicated
you're interested
once
in
the
seeing
government is
people
reopened, he's gonna
rage,
swear in the
then
Democrat,
get ready
which will
because
give that
this
magic
game makes me
218 number
scream
in the House
so loud that I
to
think
move
my
forward
neighbors
with releasing the Epstein files.
probably
Marjorie
know that I
Taylor
have some
Greene
fucking mental
recently
situations
said
going on
in an
here.
interview, she's suspicious
Anyway, so
that perhaps maybe
it's
the
been
main
a
reason,
fucking
maybe the
long
side
ass
reason
ride here in Valheim
why
for me.
Speaker Johnson was keeping the government shut down.
We started out
was
way
to
over
keep
here.
the Epstein files from being released, to keep that vote from happening.
We had to fight
release the
the
files.
boss right
Now,
here,
there was some other leaks that came out,
but we had to explore all this shit
today.
over around here to get
There's
as
really
much
not
stuff
much
as we
new.
can.
I mean,
to
there's
beat
some
the
new
boss. We
content,
beat
but
the
there's not much
boss.
new as
Then we
far
had
as
to
the narrative is concerned. But
come
it is back
come
at the
over
top of
here.
Drudge,
We
it's
came.
back at the top
We
of
fucking boated all the way down
some
here.
news publications
Made a base
today.
here. Beat the boss 2 more times.
It looks like,
Thinking that we were
as I'm
fighting the
watching
fucking
the mainstream
second
news
boss,
here,
but we
they're
weren't.
talking about it as
So we had to
well.
explore all of this. We explored all of this,
So it's
all
back.
the way down here, around here, around
It's
here.
back, ladies and gentlemen.
We ended up getting
Now, we
as
do have
much
some
stuff as we
developments out
could
of
to
the
prepare for the
DOJ,
second
not
boss,
in relation
only
to
to
Epstein.
realize that the
DOJ,
boss
a
was
lot
not
of
on this
talk,
island,
a lot of
and
talk,
we
not
had to
much
fucking
action.
go to a new
A lot of
island.
talk.
So we
We'll
come
get
to the
into the
new
latest
island over here
talk.
where the boss is
The latest
here.
talk out of the DOJ.
So then we had to set up a base right here, which I still haven't
But that's
marked,
about
but
it.
we have a base here.
That's about all you're getting from
And
the
then from here we
DOJ.
had to explore this
It's a bunch
portion
talk.
of,
Now, I wanna
of
get
the
into
island,
this extremely important interview.
where
It was
we
a
ended up making a
back-to-back
base here for
two-night
because we were
special
looking
that
for
they
fucking
ran on
flint,
Laura Ingraham.
and there's a water. This
Two
little
nights
thing
in a
is
row
water. So
of
we
the
we
Trump
made a
interview.
base right here, thinking
And
that
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna
get
find
to some of the
flint, and we
highlights,
never
some of the
found
more
any
important
flint.
things
But
that Trump said in
it
this
just became
interview.
our fucking permanent base, which
But
sucks
my
because that's not what we
goodness, what a
want.
disaster.
But anyway, we're here.
What a disaster. Another Fox News
So then
interview
we
gone
fucking
wrong. How many
opened up
times
all
has Trump
this,
given
all
the
this, and we
Fox
searched
host
and
a
we
big
tried to get as
exclusive
much
interview,
stuff as we
most
can
notably
to
Sean
prepare
Hannity,
to fight the
and then
boss
every single
here.
time the approval rating
Which
goes
yesterday
down. Every
we
single
fought
time
and
they
beat
set 'em up for
first
failure.
try, guys. So
And now
congratulations, we
approval
did that.
rating is tanking, disapproval rating is
So then
up.
now that we're done with
But
that,
at the end of the day,
we find
this
that
one's on
our
Trump.
next mission
This
lies
one
in this
is on
dark,
Trump.
dark area, which is known as the
and so
swamp.
we'll review some of that, including some
So
things
we
that
need to
Trump
go
has
to the
said in
swamp
last 24 hours.
and take on
It's
some
not really helping
challenges.
anything, by the way.
Now I'm a little
Then we got
afraid
some geopolitical
because
news, some big news out
what
of
I found is
Ukraine.
that
And you know what? I
what's
also
gonna
need to
happen
look
is
into- I've got a big
we're
story
gonna have
out
to
of
go
Ukraine that you're
explore
gonna
the
be
swamp area,
interested
which
in
we can
when it
survive, but
comes
it's
to
still
the
a
money
fight. There's
laundering,
still
the
some
theft of
enemies
all
in
of
there
our
that can
money.
one-shot
Looks like,
us.
They got caught big time. As if they haven't
But
already.
there's
Won't
a
matter, nothing
there
planned,
is
but
a
they got caught
dungeon
stealing our
in
money, folks.
here
They got
that
caught.
we need to
They
use
literally
the
got
key
caught
from the
stealing cash.
boss to get
And then
inside,
Russia is now moving in,
and
they're
that
about
key
to
will
go into the
hopefully
next
help
phase
us
of their
get to the
operation
next
as well.
boss.
None of this is getting covered.
So I still
in
have to do
Western
research
media,
because I don't
of
know what the
course.
new boss is.
And the rest of the world
I
is
don't even
now
know where he's at.
scolding
Okay,
President
think
Trump
that when
and
we do this
administration for what
dungeon,
they're doing in the Gulf of America
it might
and
tell
what
us
they're
where
doing
he
with these
is
strikes
because
on these supposed
we don't
Venezuelan
see him
drug boats.
anywhere here.
So that's another disaster.
We need to go
that's
inside
going on right
inside
now
that dungeon,
we'll respond
and that
to. And now
will
this
give
continued
us
fight
what we
over
need.
what MAGA is
So
Well,
we
I'll tell you
need
what
to
MAGA is. MAGA's
go from
dead.
here now,
MAGA is now zombie land. So there is no
make
fight
a
over what
base
MAGA
either
is. There's
here
just people that are now realizing they
or
destroyed
here,
MAGA.
and then we need to
And now they're
fully
trying to
explore
bring
as
everybody
much of
back
this
into it
fucking
because it's not
swamp
cool
we
anymore,
can
but
until
that's
we
dead.
find this
So now
dungeon
it's
that we're
what is
looking
America
for.
first. So soon it'll be
Successfully
America
complete
only,
the
but now
dungeon,
it's about what is America first
and
mean.
it might give
And
us
it's
a
the same
clue
people
to
trying
where
keep you tied into a foreign country
the new boss
that are
is.
trying to dictate this. All of that and more coming up on today's
And meanwhile,
Owen
we'll be
Report.
listening to Owen Schroyer, Owen Report on YouTube.
Brought to you by OwenSchroyer.store, the official site
And I'm
for
pissed
Owen
off
Report
because
merchandise.
he skipped a day because it was a holiday. It was Veterans Day, and he did
Folks, I
not
want to
do
tell
a
you
show.
about my friends at Allegiance.
And nobody
Gold.
else does a show
Now,
for him,
obviously,
so
when you're watching the economy, you might be thinking about
we didn't get to
what
hear
is it
his
time
show
to
yesterday.
do with my money,
Fucking
especially
sad
if you
face,
have
cry
money in
face,
the bank and it's just sitting
angry
there
face,
losing value. So let me
screaming,
ask you
screaming,
something.
angry
Are you the
face.
type who waits to be rescued or the one who protects your
Whoa, that
family
just
before the
fell right
storm
over.
hits? You're already seeing the cracks. The dollar buys less every month. Banks are showing stress, and this market is being propped up with printed money. It's not if it breaks, it's how
when.
prepared you'll be when it does. Here's what they don't want you to know. When the system starts cracking, the insiders quietly
All
move
right, so
first.
let's get
That's why central banks, major
close to
institutions,
this
and billionaires are
location
piling into
and
gold
start
right
finding
now.
a place where we're gonna
Usually
start
a good
basing
thing to
up.
follow what they're doing.
I'd
Probably a
almost like
safe
to come
bet.
up here and see
that's
what's
why
up
I
here.
partnered with
How about
Allegiance Gold.
that?
When paper markets burn or the market fails, gold
Let's-
and silver don't. They're
Now, this
yours,
is gonna
not
be
the
scary,
government's,
guys,
not the banks,
because
not Wall Street's. Yours. Allegiance Gold has been around
this
for
is gonna
nearly
be a
decade and is
challenging
trusted by over
location.
7,000 clients nationwide. Relationship driven, A+ with the BBB, 4.9
Let's
stars from real
fix
clients,
our equipment before
transparent,
we
and
go.
they focus on educating you first. Right now, they're offering up to $5,000 in free gold and silver with qualified investments. Whether through your 401k, IRA, or savings, they make it possible to move into something real before the next reset. So,
All right, so here we go.
make your move. Call 844-790-9191. That's 844-790-9191. Or you can go to protectwithowen.com. That's protectwithowen.com.
Well, good for him.
Protect your wealth and your freedom because nobody else will.
He's plugging just
Let me
like
just
Alex
add
would.
this. Let me just add this here. A lot of people have been asking me about how to move into gold, or specifically, you know, what to do with it. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of interest. There's a lot of questions. I'm going to do a dedicated episode to answer these
do we
questions
have a
for
mark?
you.
No,
And we're
we
going to
don't have
take
this
calls,
mark.
and we're going to get precious metals experts on the show to also talk about it. So, wanted to let you know that's coming up very, very soon here on the Owen Report. Go to protectwithowen.com right now to learn
Okay.
more.
We marked these copper locations so we could come back later. These are usually stupid little messages. We who were carried here by the Valkyrie are not the first man in this land. I have seen with my own eyes the halls they made beneath the ground and the ruins of their towers. Will the same fate await us? Will we disappear like they did?
Whoa. Whoa.
Copper.
Well, I'm never going to mislead you, folks. I'm never going to mislead you, and I'm always going to be ahead of the curve.
Oh, when someone says
And
that,
we're always going
mislead
to balance things too. We're not going to jump to conclusions or jump off the cliff too soon to mislead you or misrepresent what's going on in the political world. But we are sometimes.
You know, I
gonna
should
take
maybe
that
make
leap,
it as
but we're
close
always
as
gonna land
possible
safe.
to our older base
And
because
so when I see the news today,
we're gonna have to be doing a lot of back and
and
forth.
it's everywhere. You almost can't
And
even
if we
avoid
make it closer to our base, we don't have to run
Trump's
so
approval
far.
ratings going to new lows. Yeah, we've slowly been.
Oh, look, there's a little hut right
we've
there.
slowly been hinting at this. We've slowly been getting into this. We didn't bum rush it. We let it play out. And maybe part of that is
maybe
to
we can
hope
make-
that it
oh,
wouldn't be
shit.
so bad.
I was gonna say maybe
But
we can
now
make
it's
this
so
our
bad,
base right
it's
here
just-
since it's already kind of built.
It's just
This
undeniable.
fucking guy. Who does this guy think he is?
And I think what you do have, though,
The only thing I don't like
is
about
denial.
these
What
bases
you have
is it's hard to
denial
make a roof here.
happening.
But I think
From
I
people
understand
that
how the
don't
roofs
really
work. They
follow
have to be
politics.
official
They've got their issues
roof.
here or
They
there,
cannot
or
be
they got
like,
involved because they wanted
they need to be like the roof,
create a social media
not
account
a
and gain
floor.
following. Maybe they wanted to get access to President Trump, or they had their one little niche issue that they kind of ran with during the election cycle. But now that we're here, they really just have no idea what's going on.
Oh my God,
And
this
so
is
they're
gonna be
confused at the MAGA coalition breaking. They're confused at the debate of what America First actually represents. And they're shocked that their attempts at character assassination, they're shocked that their attempts to destroy
Okay,
these
that
people
worked
in the
actually.
media
Wow.
that don't see eye to eye with them, they're shocked that these
So we
attempts
need
are failing.
to
They're
wall up
failing
all this
miserably,
shit.
and in fact, they're backfiring. And maybe the greatest example of such a development is with Ben Shapiro, who is losing subscribers, losing
need a ton.
followers,
Okay,
and I'm
so
sure
we
the
need a
Daily
ton
Wire
of
is
wood.
feeling the pain as well every single day. Meanwhile, Tucker Carlson, bigger than ever. Candace Owens, #1 podcast in the world now. Nick Fuentes show. bigger
That's
than
so
ever.
wild.
So they're
That like
confused.
I
They
don't
understand
even
why the
listen to
people that
Candace
they're trying
Owens'
to
show.
destroy for whatever
I
reason,
respect
whatever
her a
motivates
lot,
them,
you know, but I don't really listen to her show. I mean, every now and then she makes a video where I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Like when she started banging on the Macron guy, I was like, whoa. I was like, that's kind of funny. Like nobody's ever really challenged that. Like I've seen that conspiracy and nobody in media has ever challenged it. Somehow she took that conspiracy on and it fucking blew up. Like,
and they never attempted.
but anyway,
What's going on?
I never really listened to her show, but she
But it's
she
really not
ended
that
up
complicated,
supposedly
and there's all
being the
kinds of gray
top
area.
for a
Okay, there's
minute.
all kinds of
I don't know
different
how long, but she ended up being the top podcaster in the world, like
But
some shit like that,
this one is
which was
pretty-
wild. Like that
This
means
one
like
is pretty-
everywhere, not just in America,
When we talk
but
about
accumulated
no foreign aid,
views
when
throughout
we
the
talk
world.
about no foreign
Make
entanglement,
she ended up at
yes,
the top.
that means
But
Israel
it says that she was like
For many
hovering at the
people that
bottom
have
like 10 for a
decided
while.
to become
That she's
MAGA
been
the
up there
last,
for some
let's say,
time, and then
18 months.
it just broke. I guess
For many
when
people,
something
Israel
about the
was
Charlie
always their
Kirk
number
thing,
one issue.
boom, it
But
turned
in an
into
election
like
cycle,
the most
we're
watched
focused
one.
on winning. We're focused on getting a majority
is
in
wild.
the House, getting a majority in
But
the
it's
Senate,
funny
and, of
because
course, winning the
personally,
presidential election. So you don't
I
really
feel
get
like
too
she
much
did
into the
something kind of
infighting. You don't
interesting.
really
I
get
feel
too
like,
much into
you
the
know, she was just doing her
ideological or
political
geopolitical
shit, and that
differences
wasn't
you have
hitting.
in these
And then
movements
she
while you're
decided
trying
to
win,
join the
but then in the
conspiracy
aftermath,
theory
they slowly
corner
but surely come to the
with like
surface. Now,
hardcore
this one
conspiracy
has shot to the
theory
surface like a
stuff. Not
starship.
like,
This one
I
has
wouldn't
shot to
say
the
fully. I
surface
feel like
like a
she's
rocket.
using
I've
it
never seen
in some way, but
a political
it
realignment
paid off for
happen
her
this
because
fast.
like.
And if you followed my work,
And I feel like it's kind of weird because even
at the
Tucker did the
previous
same
show
thing.
I
Tucker
hosted,
Carlson,
you know I've been
he
talking about
decided to
this
take
all
on
year. I've been talking
9/11,
about it
right?
all year, how the
Which
political
nobody
realignment
really
is
does
happening.
that.
It's
And that's a
happening
conspiracy that we
at
all know.
about 5
Everybody,
times the speed
there's a lot of people that
that
agree
normally
it's
happens in an
it's a
election
false
cycle.
flag, and everybody always talks
Just so
about it,
people
and there's
kinda
so
get a
many
better grasp
documentaries
on
and
the
stuff
quick
about
numbers.
it, and
Basically,
but no
political media
professional
landscape
kind
shifts
of like
every 2 years,
well-known
and then dramatically
podcaster
every
has
4
ever
years.
taken it, like made it
But
their
usually it's a
job
process.
to
It's like a
to
2-year
expose it,
process,
and he did that.
and then another 2-year
And
process,
I know that
and
probably
then
blew
it's
him
kind
up
of a
too.
larger
I'm sure
4-year
it's makes some
process. It all
enemies
kind of
though,
revolves around
because
the election.
that's just
And who
usually the
sticks
name of the
around, who
game.
doesn't, who
You
rises,
fucking
who
you
falls.
you take on some
Like you
hardcore
around
shit
in
like that. That's how
2016, there were
that's how
mainstay
fools
names,
get
household
fucking
names
offed.
in
You know what I mean?
2016 when it came to that election cycle that are gone, just
Where's
totally
this
gone,
guy?
disappeared, never see him, never hear from him. And you know that's an 8-year time span, but it happens in
Oh,
4
you
years, it
fucking
happens in 8
bitch.
years, sometimes it happens in 2 years. What happened in 8 years, I'd say, is now happening in 8 months.
Oh,
The
you gotta
political
be fucking kidding me.
realignment, specifically in the media mostly, but I suppose it
Why is this
happens
fool
in the
slipping
actual
in here?
political world too, in DC a little bit. It's a lot narrower
Yeah, I just knocked
there
his fucking
because
head
most
back.
people in politics have to play by party rules. So it's like, you know, Marjorie Taylor Greene kind of stands out, and Thomas
Oh, we got a
Massie
trophy,
kinda stands
nice.
out.
Oh,
Because
it's
most
so
people have to
heavy.
play by the
Oh,
rules
fuck
and
off.
play with the party lines, and
We just have a
do
lot
what
of
the
wood
donor
on
class
us.
wants them to do, and the donor class buys all the politics.
Oh, fuck
So
off.
they all kind of move in unison, and when somebody does it, they stick out like a sore thumb. Where in the media, it's a lot different. It's more organic. It's
Come
more
on, man. I'm trying to
diverse,
fucking make this
It's a
building.
broader spectrum. But now, what you're seeing is what would normally be about 8 years of a political realignment in the media has happened in 8 months. In 8 months. And it's funny. Here's a good example for you. And I've got this in the stack of news today. Who would have had Nayland Haley? Nayland Haley. This is the son of Nikki Haley.
Oh wow.
Nayland
What the
Haley
fuck?
is now more of an America First patriot
Oh fuck that.
than a lot of these huge names that have been MAGA for 8 years. Nayland Haley
Highly doubt that.
is now more America First than Laura Loomer. That's how fast this stuff
There's,
is
you know,
happening. Now, Laura Loomer is always going to be.
I
a big
talk
name.
about some of this shit in
Laura Loomer
here,
and
but
her
this is all
groundbreaking
this is,
investigative
bro.
reporting
It just
and all
feels
the
like
scoop
it
she
feels
gets,
like these
her
fools
big
are
social
all
media
jumping a
following.
lot of
She's not
bandwagon
going
jumping
Don't get me wrong.
and a
Laura
lot of
Loomer is
co-opting,
here.
bro. Because
she's already made it through.
I be seeing some
political
shit and I'm
election
just like,
cycles.
nah, I
She's
don't.
cemented in.
This
She'll be
this
here
is
as long as she
sus.
wants. But as far as America First, as far as American patriots, forget MAGA. It's dead. It's Zombieland. So it's now America First, quickly morphing into America Only. Nayland Haley is now a better representation of America First ideology than Laura Loomer is. That's how fast this cycle is moving. That's the acceleration that we're witnessing right now. Now, I got more examples of this that I want to get into. And we're going to dive into the Trump interview, which was
Okay, I'm just
beyond
trying
a
to
disaster.
seal this up.
And I would.
We wanna
I-
seal this
let me just-
area
Let me
up.
get one thing out of the way quickly, and I'm gonna come back to this later in the show because I do have a story on this specific issue in the stack today. But I want to do this before I hit a couple of these headlines, and then we go to the Trump interview with Laura Ingraham. Here's the question: was Charlie Kirk the last pipeline to the American people that President Trump had? Was Charlie Kirk the last voice of reason and the last person that actually had his roots into the grassroots, into the foundational MAGA, but more broadly, generally speaking, was Charlie Kirk the last person that had access to President Trump, that had access to President Trump's ear? Was Charlie Kirk the last person that had that access that was still in tune with the American people? Because it's starting to look that way. Now, you think about the implications of that. You think about the implications of that and everything we've seen since his assassination. It really makes the entire assassination story
Oh,
even
come
heavier,
on.
doesn't it? It really makes you wonder about who and why had Charlie killed.
Oh my god,
Now,
it's
it could
so
be
hard to see when you're
coincidental.
building
You
on
can
this
still
place,
believe the
man.
Official narrative. I don't. I'm not sure what I believe. I don't believe anything outside of we're being lied to. At this moment,
I need to build
that's
these
what I
walls
believe. I
all
don't
the
know
way
what I
up
believe after that.
and seal this whole place off. This is actually more
But
work than,
that's
now
heavy,
that I
and
realize
think
it,
the circumstantial evidence
more
of
work
what
than
we've seen
normal.
since Charlie's assassination.
the thing is we need
Could
a
have you
structure on the
believe.
top. All we need is a fucking,
I guess it's been
a
2 months.
roof on the top here,
Just over 2 months.
and that will help
Charlie
us a lot.
Kirk might have been the last voice of reason in Trump's ear. Charlie Kirk might have been the last connection that President Trump had to the American people.
Oh, come on,
And,
man.
to Charlie's credit, obviously he existed in the world of political elites. He was rubbing shoulders and rubbing elbows with the world of political elites. And Charlie was able to do something
Fuck,
that's
we need
very
more
rare
wood.
in that world. Charlie was able to exist in that world and yet maintain his connection to the common man and still understand where the average American is coming from, whether he agreed with them or not. And it seems now that Charlie was the last voice that had that connection to the American people that was in Trump's ear. Because it seems now there is nobody giving Trump good information.
Oh my god, there's another fucking
It
place
seems
over there
now
with a
that
roof.
Trump has zero connection
What the
to
fuck
average
is this
American,
over here?
or the MAGA base.
The roof is what's important because
That's
we
what it would
cannot
appear.
put a bed down
And you
without
really reached
the
the
roof.
point now, it's unarguable.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me,
It's
bro.
played
Don't
out,
look at
folks.
me.
The argument's already done. It's totally played out. The
Damn
only
it,
people,
bro. This is such
and even,
bullshit.
Look, even they are starting to kind of shrug their shoulders a little bit and say, "Whoa, things are going wrong here."
This
When you
is
talk
so
about
fucking
the
bad.
H-1B visas, when you talk about bringing in the Chinese,
Do we not? We
to
don't
bail
even
out
have enough
universities,
fucking wood, man. God
when
damn,
you
this
talk
would be
about the
perfect right
bailouts
here,
for the
bro.
Argentinian beef markets and everything else. But even they are now starting to kind of say, "Whoa, this is getting weird."
We don't want to
Even the
fuck with
MAGA
that bear, bro.
cultists
That bear, he will
are kind
just
of
make
starting to
issues.
sit
He looks
back
like
a
he's
little bit and
spawning
say,
there too, which sucks.
But we all know
We're
what
just
it
gonna
is.
have to finish this.
If you love and support and are loyal
Little
to
fuck, get
Israel,
the fuck
then
outta
you're
here.
still on Team MAGA. Or whatever you think is still MAGA. MAGA's zombie land. MAGA's dead. And by the way, they've realized this too. I've got the proof of that today. They know MAGA's dead. So now they've changed their tactic. It used to be, oh, if you don't support Israel, get out of MAGA. If you don't support everything Trump does, get out of MAGA. So now they've destroyed MAGA. Now they've pushed everybody out of MAGA. Now they've built these walls around MAGA. And they realize that the party on the outside is 10 times bigger than their little fiefdom on the inside. So now they're like, oh, wait a second. No, come back to us. Come on back into the party. Our doors are open. Nobody wants in. You guys ruined it. You guys suck. It's done. You killed MAGA. It's over. It's zombie land now. So congrats. You can have your little MAGA fiefdom. But now you're realizing that you're not very popular. Your MAGA fiefdom is
Are
not
you
fun,
fucking
and
kidding
nobody
me,
wants to go to your
dude?
party.
This is why you cannot
But
build a
these are the
base
dividing
here, bro.
lines.
Like,
And it's never been more clear. Now I'm gonna get to the Trump
there's
interview,
just
but
so
first let me
much
hit a couple
fucking
of these
trauma
headlines.
here, man. Bears, giants, fucking graylings. This fool literally just broke my fucking base apart in one spot. God damn it, bro.
So how much have we heard from the DOJ? And how much have we gotten? DOJ launches investigation into
The
UC
fucking
Berkeley
bear over here is
unrest
going
outside
crazy.
Turning Point, USA.
This is what I was afraid of, dude. To be
Federal
real
probe
talk, this is what I
examines
was afraid that was
whether
gonna
First
happen.
and 14th Amendment
My fucking
violations
nightmare,
occurred
man.
during November 10th
The
incident.
bear,
I
the
can't even
giant,
keep up with
the
it anymore.
graylings, the fucking this, the fucking that, all coming at you at once.
There have been all of these different investigations, or it's on Bondi's desk, or we've heard it all.
And the fucked up
We've
part is they
heard
will
it
keep
all
fucking
since
coming,
the
I
start
feel
of
like.
this administration, from Pam Bondi and the DOJ, about all the stuff they're going to do, and they've done none
Oh,
of it.
come on.
They've done none of it. And I can't think of a
Motherfucker,
better
run, bro.
juxtaposition of two instances that show us what's really going on right now.
We just have to
A
stay
man,
calm, man. That's the only thing I can do is try to
college
stay calm.
student, goes up to Dave Portnoy on the streets of Mississippi and drops change on the ground and says, like, "Go away, Jew," or something like that. Very offensive, very rude. The type of stuff that 99% of people would say, we don't want that. 99% of people would say, we're not interested in that type of activity. We're not interested in that type of street protest. So, not popular stuff. But you know what? You know how you make it popular? You make it popular by making a bigger issue out of it than it is. You make it popular by going after that individual and removing them from their college and arresting them. So now it's a big thing. So now it's this huge deal. And Portnoy, who's done nothing, who's had really bad, I think, PR. And
Motherfucker, man, this game, I hate it.
has been
I fucking hate this game,
recently.
dude.
Portnoy could probably,
Come.
if he had good PR,
Get your fucking stamina up, please. Get your
Portnoy
fucking
would be
stamina
going
up,
out today
please.
and
Come
say,
on. Stamina
"Hey,
go
look,
up,
young
please.
college student that came up to
You
me
can't
and
do
made
anything in this game without having
anti-Jewish
fucking
joke,
stamina.
made an anti-Semitic joke or an anti-Semitic statement or whatever.
Did
However he wants
this
to frame it. The
motherfucker
guy who
literally
came
break
out
the
and
whole
made
shit
that joke
down? Oh,
does
we
not belong in
salvaged some?
jail,
This fool broke the
and he should not be kicked
concrete,
out of
dude.
his university. And even though I find
Man,
his
this
free
shit is
speech
so-
detestable,
And he broke the
and even though I
inside.
think
Oh
the
my
things that
god,
he
dude.
said
I just want a
should
place
not
to
be
fucking
said
sleep,
in
man.
a
You
public
know what?
space,
We're gonna
or
make
even at
make
all,
this fucking
I
real
still
simple,
stand
bro.
by his right to
We
say
don't need this huge ass fucking
Now, of
base.
course, Portnoy has not said anything.
I
of
don't
the
know how
sort.
we're gonna do this, but I need to.
And
I
think
just need to make
the
it fucking
exact
quick,
opposite
bro.
has been
Cause
suggested in the PR battle over this story.
this is so
They want this
fucked up,
guy's life
man.
destroyed. They want his life destroyed for making that joke.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me,
You
man.
see, there's an entire left.
I'm not exactly sure how this fucking thing works.
That is still running rampant in this country. They were beating people outside of the event at UC Berkeley, terrorizing people that attended the event, terrorizing the TPUSA staff and speakers. They were terrorizing white people, saying, "Go home, white boy," making all kinds of anti-white
Fuck,
jokes,
man.
beating up white people and bragging about it. All of that happened. So here we go again. Somebody makes an offensive joke to Jews. He's
I'm not
going
sure
to
what
jail.
we're doing, man.
Meanwhile, the left-wing terror cells are still operating at full capacity. And where are the arrests? Oh, sure, they arrest some street vermin.
We just
Yeah,
need
they've
some
got a couple
fuck. We
street
need a
vermin that
fucking
they've gotten
roof,
off the
man.
streets, and they'll probably throw them in jail for a decade. But you said you were going after the organizers. You said you were going after the funders.
Oh, I can't
You
stand
said
this
you were
shit.
gonna
This shit is
tear
so
this entire
fucking
left-wing
busted
terror
that it's like,
operation
what the
down to
fuck?
ground. And you've
Bro,
done
how do
none
we
of it.
not have fucking wood? What
And
is
so it
this, man?
happened again at
Core wood?
Berkeley.
Get
And
the
just
fucking
like
core
you
wood
have
out of here, please.
Every time in the past, you come out and make a strong statement and say you're launching an
Man, they give us
investigation.
this
Well,
fucking
guess
wood
what?
that we
We've
cannot
heard it
even
before,
use, man.
And nothing happens.
Oh my god. Then I have these guys
So
up my fucking ass all day now. This fucking place is like not a
Oh, but
place to
don't
live,
worry,
bro.
guys. Don't worry, guys, because
I'm gonna do my fucking best, bro, to make
Just
this
the
happen. Like,
news
I
is
don't think
reporting.
it's gonna
By the
work,
way,
but
as I
I
told
don't
you
know
in
any
the
better.
past,
Like, I don't want to fucking be running back and forth
they get
from this
exclusives
fucking place.
from
Like,
the DOJ. So I guarantee you, this is some level of they got this directly from the DOJ. Clinton corruption files. Bondi and Patel unleash new evidence about former First Family Foundation.
bro, these fools are
Oh,
never
we're
rat on
investigating
each other, bro.
Clintons
Like,
now.
you don't understand.
And they made
They
this
they have
claim,
a system set up where they cannot rat
just
on
like
each
they did
other.
with the Russiagate documents.
Like,
They
you will
found
end
these
up.
documents hidden in a cellar
None of
somewhere.
that shit
They
will
were
ever
hidden.
come to light, bro. I suspect that shit will never fucking happen, bro. Where are they coming from, man?
This is red meat for you, folks. Nobody from the Clinton crime family will be arrested by this Department of Justice.
These fools keep fucking showing up, bro.
I
Like,
hope
they've
I'm
got to
wrong.
be coming. Is this it?
I'd love to be proven wrong, but unfortunately, I rarely, if ever, am.
Usually they have a spawner somewhere.
This is desperation. The DOJ is failing.
Bro, this isn't
Pam
even
Bondi
it. Where
is
the fuck
utter
are they even
failure.
showing up from, dude?
Cash Patel.
This
a
game
failure.
is just like fucking stupid, man.
It seems as though Cash Patel and his legal team is now more interested.
They
in
have a way,
protecting
like
his
this
girlfriend's
biome
public status.
has a way of
Girlfriend, not
anytime
wife.
you try to set up a base,
Girlfriend's public
they just
status,
come and
then they
fuck
are
it up,
actually
dude.
doing
Like,
their job.
especially
And so
this
Cash
is
Patel, I
in
say
the
this.
fucking Black Forest. You
Cash,
try setting up a base, they
just
just
put a ring
come and
on
they
it, man.
fucking rip it up, dude. They start spawning
I mean,
tons of enemies on
You're
you. It's just
traveling
like
around the country on the
they
FBI
want to
private
make it
jet
impossible where you
to
cannot
watch
do it
your
here, you know?
Girlfriend work. That's her job. She sings the national anthem. She's a performer, so she works at sporting events and political events, and they pay her to perform and sing the national anthem. That's her job. So, Cash, if you're so obsessed, and hey, good for you, a man, he's like 40-something years old. Man, if you can still tap into that level of love, if you can still find that as an older man,
Oh,
you know,
fuck
usually
you.
that's kind of reserved for teenagers and college kids that are just going through it for the first time. But hey, Cash, if you're there with your girlfriend, you know, put a ring on it, bud. Put a ring on it, man. Because this whole deal of using the FBI jet to go watch your girlfriend work and do her job, and now have this law firm that you're tied into suing people that are critical of her and making
What
accusations
the fuck?
and assumptions about her.
Now they're using
This
fucking
ain't it, Cash.
attorneys to try to
And you can sit here
support
and
his
say, oh,
fucking
look,
girlfriend,
we found
which
some Clinton documents. See? Oh, look over here. It ain't working, bud.
oh, that's
It ain't working.
that's
And it
cringe,
might be one
dude.
thing if this was your wife. It's not.
That fool fucking Cash Patel
So,
is cringe,
you
bro.
know, either
Something
go ahead
about
and
that
put a
fool
ring on
hits weird, bro. Like,
And deal with
I
this
don't know,
stuff
man.
as
I don't
you-
know if
as
this
it- as
fool,
this is your
he's
spouse
just a
now.
creep, bro. Like,
Or
Like he comes in his
Maybe try
face.
to
Like
be
when
the
you see
FBI
that
director
fool
and do the
sometimes, I don't know
job
how to explain this,
that you
man.
promised the American
When you
people
see this
would.
fool sometimes, the way he be looking and they're doing
You
interviews,
don't have to
his
take my
eyes look
advice,
all bugged out, like he's all
but
coked
there it
up,
is.
and then fucking like he just looks so guilty, bro. Like this fool has this guilty
not.
fucking look on him, like,
And then
ugh.
Scott Bessent
Yeah, like he's like a little
is coming
troll,
out.
bro. Like I'm not even like I'm not a hater like that. I'm
And
like,
he says
what is
that
this guy's
the
deal? Like,
$2,000 stimulus check will be going out to people that earn
and then
less
now
than
he's starting to say like
$100,000.
weird ass shit
Now,
too,
here's
like,
the problem, folks.
oh, maybe those are the steps that we need.
Here's the
Okay.
problem. People that make $100,000 and more also now live paycheck to paycheck. That is just true. That's the state of the economy. Now, I would just say, generally speaking, it doesn't really seem appropriate. I don't know.
I'm
if appropriate
praying
the
this is
right
gonna
word.
work, guys.
It's bad policy. It's selective application of bad policy.
I just cannot see.
That's
We need
what
some.
we'll call it.
Can we build? Please tell
To
me.
say that we're
fuck
only going to
off.
give $2,000 to people making less than $100,000, which I guess the government owes because of the IRS. They shouldn't even know that anyway. The government shouldn't even know.
We need
that.
the fucking shit
Quite
to
frankly,
get
in my
lights.
opinion, the government shouldn't know how much money you make because it's none of their business.
That's what I'm
But we have
saying,
the
bro.
IRS, which
Fuck
needs to be
off.
abolished. So, okay, the government knows everything about you. They know how much money you make, or they think they do. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to apply this. They probably don't even know. But they say, oh, you make under $100,000, we'll give you $2,000 stimulus check. How can you do that? How is that even legal? And I'm not even saying it's a bad idea. I get it. It's saying, hey, the lower class in this country is struggling. Let's see if we can, bail
The
them
funny
out
thing
for a
is,
month.
I saw
And
some
that's
fool
all
that
it'll do.
that made a really good
$2,000
point. Like, look, I'm not like
$2,000 will give you a 2-month breathing room max.
politics are not sports
now
to
in
me.
this
I don't have a
For the
I don't
lower
have
class
like
people,
favorite sports player.
$2,000
I don't have
will
like a
give them about
favorite sports
2-month
team or some
breathing
shit, you know.
So,
But
you're
like,
not really doing much anyway.
and I'm
But,
not
okay,
like
I'm
I'm not
saying
the
it's
same with my
inherently
politics.
a
Like
bad
I
idea.
don't
think
have.
it's coming from a good
I'm not
place.
like
It's
gonna
coming
defend
from an
these
attempt
fools
at
to the point that I'm
understanding
like, you know,
and an attempt
oh,
to
this,
give them
you
a
know,
little
this
more
guy, like they
oxygen
could never
in
do
their
no
tank
wrong. You know what I
down
mean?
to
Like,
zero. So,
like
I
I don't
get why
trust
you're doing
none
it.
of these fools.
But
When
how
they
can you
make
do
good
that? How can
moves,
you do
when they make
selective
something
application of
good
policy like
happen,
this and say it's
I'm like,
only
oh,
for these
I'm
people over here,
thankful.
not for
But
everybody
like,
else?
I'm not surprised when these
And
fools
here's an even
fucking
better
they're
idea.
corrupt as
And I
fuck.
don't
You know what I
why
mean?
this isn't discussed more often.
But what
Actually,
I'm trying to say is that
because DC is corrupt.
these
But
fools,
here's
when
the-
when
here's
Elon
the
was
real
around,
solution.
they claimed that they were gonna
don't
make a
need to give
check for
Americans
all of the
$2,000
U.S. like all the
in a stimulus
people.
check.
Like we're gonna make a fucking
Why don't
stimulus
you
check
stop
from
taking
from
$2,000
all the
from them
money
every year in the
that
federal
they made a
taxes?
surplus
There's how you
of.
do it.
They're like, oh, they're
Here's
making
how
a
you do it.
surplus
And if
of,
you
of
really
money,
wanna
blah
have
blah
some
blah. You know
form
what I
of
mean?
selective application
And
of
and then that
policy
shit just fell apart.
to
Whatever,
bail
we
out
never got
the
any of
lower
that money.
class, then let me tell you how to
And
handle
then
that.
I saw like somebody mention it. Somebody
Say
was like,
anybody
"What the fuck
making
happened to
less than
that?" Right?
$250,000
Like, what
a
happened
year
to us
in the United
getting
States of
money
America?
from
No taxes.
all the
No
money that
federal
the Doge
taxes,
found?
no income taxes.
And
You are exempt.
and then I saw a
All
video that was
federal
saying something that they
taxes, if you
claimed
make less than
that we had to
$250,000 a year in
we
America,
have to
you're
go
totally
and
exempt
claim it
from all
online
federal
or some
taxes.
shit like that.
There you go. There's the bailout. If you want to do selective application of policy towards a
And I'm just like,
specific
what
group
the
of
fuck?
people,
I don't remember
which
them
could
ever
be
saying
legal
anything
anyway,
like
but
that.
you're
I don't
doing
know
it. So
anybody who's ever
that's how you
claimed
do it.
one,
Stop taxing
but
people.
we're supposed to be getting a check from that. You know what I mean?
I wonder.
I want that
who
check,
even
bro.
else is
I
gonna
need
happen,
that. I
by
can
the
use
way.
that check, bro. I could use that money, man. That's
So,
our
do
money
you
too.
think
That's
they're gonna do
money
it?
that we put into taxes, you
Meanwhile,
know?
Red state judge chooses new congressional map and fight that could reshape House control. Republican-drawn congressional map rejected in favor of plan creating a Democrat-leaning district. So
Oh,
the
this is not
gerrymandering
working.
wars are on, and both the Republicans and the Democrats have scored some victories. So it looks like it's probably going to kind of nullify itself out. So
All
I'm
we're
not sure
trying
if
to
all the
do is
gerrymandering
get
happening either
up
way is
to a
going
level
change the
place where we
election
can make a
results.
fucking
I
rooftop.
think it'll change the election results at a state level, but at a national level, I I think it's all going to kind of nullify itself.
We should
out.
maybe start doing this here. Let's see if we
Now
can
here's
do
more
this
from
here,
the desk
guys.
of the
We just need a
president.
fucking roof, because the roof will allow us to make
On the economic
fire, which will allow us to
issues.
sleep, which will allow us to spawn here.
Now this is what we really need to be doing, and I've seen a lot of these graphs going around X, but somebody needs to do like a master set. But this is just one example when we're talking about the car payments. Buying a $50,000 car with a standard 6-year loan at the current average interest rate of 9.4% would cost you $65,000. So you're really buying a $50,000 car for $65,000. You would pay $93,000 with a 15-year loan. So you buy a $50,000 car, you get a 15-year loan. That $50,000 car is actually a $93,000 car. This isn't to make car ownership accessible. It's to keep people in debt and makes Trump's Wall Street donors more money. Now, apparently, this thing is obviously a joke because, you know, everybody's making fun of the new 50-year mortgage plan. But regardless, the application here is it's time for people to get a better understanding of what these loans really mean.
Why isn't that working?
And you can use car loans because probably
I think
more
it's just
people
not
have a
hitting
car
at the
loan
right
today
spot.
than a mortgage. I could be wrong about that. I suppose that's an easy thing to look up. Here's what it is. What we need to do to effectively
like it should be
communicate
hitting.
what these interest rates and these
I don't know if
loans
this is
are
going to
really
work,
all
but we're
about.
going to see. It doesn't look like
And this is
it's
why
lining
college
up
students get
properly.
screwed so badly.
You see how it's even misaligned
And
right
I know,
there?
well, they sign the line.
All right, let's see if we can
and
do
all these
this.
numbers
I
are
don't
given
think
to
we will
them,
be
but
able
it's
to do this,
not-
but we're going to try it.
It's not really understood. It's not really comprehended what's going on. So what you really need to do is you need to say, okay, I just bought a $50,000 car, whatever, 10 years.
Okay, I think we were able to claim it. I think we made our base. I
So
did
that's
see
actually- you're
that
buying
we
a car
claimed
for
it. We need to.
$65,000.
We just cannot sleep because it's not sleeping
still
time
do?
right now.
Same thing with the house. Hey, I'm buying this house for $450,000. I'm going to get a 30-year mortgage. So you get the
I mean,
30-year
this is.
mortgage,
We don't need
you're
to. We
actually
don't
buying
need
a
to make this a crazy
$450,000
base.
house for $800,000.
We just need somewhere
You can still buy.
to spawn. You know what I mean?
Because now people are crunching the numbers and they're realizing you might as well rent.
That's
And you say, well,
fucked.
what about the equity? There's no guarantee of equity. There's no guarantee of equity at all. Especially at the interest rate you're paying. Interest is wiping out equity. So now you're faced with a situation. You could be paying $2,000 a month in rent, or let's say $2,800 a month on your mortgage. We'll span that out over, let's say, 4 years. I think the average time in a house is maybe 8 years, I think I read, but let's just say for 4 years.
Damn, we need more fucking
Well, you
wood.
span that out over 4 years, and imagine that $800 difference every month, and you put that away, and now that's your equity. But when you are trying to sell your house, and you have the interest rates, maybe you can't make what you paid for it, guess what? You just lost all your equity. You don't have any equity, and you ended up losing money because you paid more per month than you would have if you rented. And if you rented, and if you would have kept that cash difference between your rent, your monthly rent, and your monthly mortgage, and you would have put that in a savings account, now you would actually have cash on hand. So even the idea of buying a house to get into the asset and get the equity out of the house, even that is dying. Even the interest is now killing your equity. Now, I will say, apparently Pulte is working on something. I think they called it a legacy or now they're calling it a portable mortgage. Now, that is something that might actually work, where if you have a mortgage, you can transfer that to your next purchase. And so you can keep your interest.
The scary
rate,
part is these
and
fools
you
are going to
can
end up
basically
fucking.
just roll over what you've already paid, and so that
They're
can
gonna
give
end up
you
busting
kind of
this
less
fucking base like
financial
it ain't no thing.
transactions in that process. And this is where you should be leaning on these massive development companies or these massive agencies like BlackRock and Vanguard that have bought all the houses. Then now they're gonna have to hold on to that when the American person can just move into their next house, keep their interest rate, and roll over the value they have into their next home and keep it process-free, pain-free.
God, this
And
base is so
let the big
ghetto.
real estate companies, let the big billionaire class deal with the process and that payment and that pain. Giving the 50-year mortgage does nothing, and they've realized it's not even popular. And so now, 50-year mortgage, $450,000 house, costs $1 million. Do you want to pay $1 million for that house? Because that's what it is now. And you might find most people aren't interested in paying $1 million.
Oh my God, dude. Whatever. We don't. It doesn't have to be pretty, bro. We just need a couple crates in
you
here
might
now.
find that to be the case. But do they even understand it? Are they even financially literate enough to understand it? That's the question. All right, we're about to get into this Trump Ingram interview. I want to tell you about my friends at Chalk Supplements. That's CHOQ. Men's testosterone levels have declined 1% a year on average
Oh, this
after
fool
the
better
age of 30.
stop
Boy, we're
getting.
all seeing
This
it
fool
too.
better not turn into
Even
fucking
worse, men's
Alex.
testosterone
That fool
levels on
fucking
average
sits
are
there and
half
talks
of what they
about
were
fucking
50 years
commercials
ago.
every day.
Testosterone
Like,
is more than just your
it's
manhood.
like, bro,
It's
calm
critical
down.
for
Like,
mental
once or twice
clarity,
is cool,
mood,
but
sleep, and overall vitality.
this fool's gonna turn into
The
an
Patriots at
infomercial.
Chalk.com, that's CHOQ.com, have formulated a blend of natural herbal supplements that support your body's natural testosterone production. Just one ingredient in their male vitality stack
Basically,
has
buy his
boosted free
supplements.
testosterone levels more than 50% in just 3 weeks. And right now, you can get 25% off your Chalk subscription for life. Just go to Chalk.com, that's spelled CHOQ.com, and use the promo code OWEN, and you will get 25% off any subscription for life. And yes, that does include the Male Vitality Stack, or the Ultra Male Vitality Stack, by the way. Chalk is
This was
made in
selling the
America,
same
and their
exact shit as Alex
all-American
Jones.
customer service team is standing by to assist you. That's Chalk.com, promo code OWEN for 25% off your lifetime subscription. And by the way, I think I've just now crossed over the 3-week threshold. And so, as I told people, you know, I am going to be very selective about the supplements that we promote here.
This shit
But
needs
I
some
was able
Vantune. Damn it.
Do a test run, and I'm continuing, by the way, every morning. I still do
Oh,
my
this is the
Male Vitality
worst.
Stack from Chalk.com. So yes, these are
Fuck,
fully
man.
backed by the Owen Report. These supplements are tested, tried, and true by Owen Schroyer, verified, now being promoted. That's the process we go through with our supplements, and I can tell you, results are good enough for me to continue to do it every morning. They'll be good enough for you too. Chalk.com and promo code Owen to get 25% off your subscription for life. Okay, we've got the Trump interview now. We're going to go to some of these important clips. What a disaster. What a disaster. And it seems every time Trump does these exclusive Fox News interviews, whether it's Hannity or now Ingram, it always bites him. I don't know why he
Okay, hopefully
continues
that
to do it.
gets rid of smoke.
Unless
I don't
he's
think it
being
will. It
told
looks
to
like it's
do it,
making
I
it
don't know.
worse. But whatever, it's not really fucking with us, so. who
But
gives
it
a
bites
fuck?
him in the ass every time.
Again, it doesn't have to be pretty.
But this
We just
Ingram
need
one
somewhere
might
to
be the
store,
worst yet.
somewhere to spawn.
This Ingram one, you could say was the worst he's done. That's how bad it is. And how much have I been warning about this? How much have I been warning that telling people the economy is good is killing us? It's not true, and you're insulting people. when
I
you
don't
say
know
it.
how that's
So I don't know
working.
why
I'm not an economist
Trump
or anything.
continues to say this.
But if the economy is
But
bad, then
here
you
he
guys
goes
you just
again.
be
He
fucking
can't
honest
help
about
himself.
it. Like, hey, you know, I'm trying my
The
best or
economy
whatever
was
it is.
listed as a top
But don't fucking
concern.
sit there
I
and
know you have
showboat
this
and
for
lie.
voters in
You know what I
New Jersey,
mean?
New York, Virginia. And you've been all over the affordability issue today and for the last several months. Eggs, gas.
All right, we're
the
gonna
dinner
try to let's
costs
try to
for
get inside here a
Thanksgiving
little
way
bit
down.
and see if we
But
can
other
see
things, if you noted, have gone
what
up.
this thing is that they're
Coffee,
talking about.
Auto repairs.
Oh,
Is this
we
a
got
voter perception issue of the economy?
we gotta mark this.
Or is there more that needs to be done by Republicans on Capitol Hill or done in terms of policy?
More than anything else, it's a con job by the Democrats. They're saying, they just have to say, you know, they put out something, say today costs are up. They feed it to the anchors of ABC, CBS, and NBC, and a lot of other, and CNN, and etc. And it's like a standard. I'll never forget they had used a word like manufactured. Do you remember the word manufactured? It's a manufactured economy. Nobody uses that word. Every anchor broke the manufactured. They do exactly what they say. It's such a rigged system. So, are you ready? Costs are way down. Gasoline is going to be hitting $2 pretty soon, or around $2. Gasoline is at $2.70 now. And it was at $4.50 under Biden, under Sleepy Joe. When gasoline comes down, when energy comes down, and everybody agrees energy's down, we drill, drill baby.
Okay, so we can die here, guys. Just
You
fucking
agree
know
energy is
that.
down? I don't.
Oh my God, what is this?
My energy bills have not gone down.
Oh, are
The
you
pump has
kidding me?
gone down
No.
a small amount.
Oh
Nothing
my God, it's a
significant, though.
fucking leech.
So again,
I
who
don't
is he
know.
talking to?
I don't.
Who
I'm
says,
still new to this
everybody
biome.
agrees energy costs are down. Everybody agrees that the affordability crisis is over. Who? Who is everybody? Who is telling you this, President?
I knew this would fucking happen, man. We're out of
Whoever
fucking
is telling you
arrows,
this
dude.
garbage is lying to you.
We're going like
This is really annoying because we gotta make fucking arrows and it takes a lot of stuff. Basically, we gotta go all the way back to our fucking base.
by far.
We need to go back to that base anyway because I need to get something there.
Do you
So
believe that, by the way? I don't know. I'm not saying
It's
reports
this
of that could
direction.
be true. I'm not hearing about it. And I do remember
we need that
in Trump's
key
first term,
because let's just say we find the spot
when
we're
we
supposed to
did
go
do the drill,
to.
baby drill, and
without
we
the
did do
key,
the
how are we
pipelines,
gonna
and
get-
we did get the oil
how are we gonna
industry
get
back
in?
up and humming. I remember that was a big story, and we heard from the rig workers. We heard from the people in the oil fields. It was a huge boom. People were getting hired for jobs, 100,000 a year, 200,000 a year, full benefits. It was huge in Texas. It was a boom in Texas. So we actually heard about that. That actually did happen in the first term. I'm not hearing about that. I'm not hearing a peep about it.
A
Now, doesn't mean
peep?
it's not happening, but there's a case that if it was happening, we'd hear about it because we did in the first term. So why aren't I hearing about it?
Reserves, which were taken out by Biden in order to try and win an election, didn't work out too well. They tapped in. That's supposed to be for war, for national emergency, not to get.
So are you saying that voters are
they made
misperceiving
fun of
how they feel, or
So when I took over, do you remember?
because you said
I was-
Biden did that too, because he was saying
Biden
things are great,
and
things
let's
were
say
great.
it's synonymous, Biden and Kamala, because you didn't know who
Kamala.
was campaigning and didn't check this word. So I was up by 20 points on Biden or some crazy number, and they
Now he's just flopping around, folks. He doesn't have the answers. He can't blame Biden and Harris. This is bad. And it's not even that it's like Ingram set him up for failure. These are legitimate questions,
Oh God.
but he's flopping.
said, all right, let's get him out. We'll put a new one. This never happened to anybody. All of a sudden, I have somebody new. And they had the 6-week honeymoon, which was standard in the world of politics. You get a little honeymoon. And she had a little honeymoon, but then eventually people got to know her too. And then they had the 60.
Yeah, we don't care.
We
care
don't.
about Kamala
I don't think we have a
are you
stack of
talking
this
about?
because damn it, bro.
Why are you
We need a
talking about
fuck
Kamala
ton of
Harris?
this shit right here. This is gonna be.
We're talking about the
I see a
economy that you
problem.
claim is
Damn it,
great,
we got a problem
that's
here.
not great.
It's not a big,
are you
big,
talking
big,
about,
big,
Harris?
big
What are you
problem,
talking
but
about,
it's a
Biden?
problem. We need to
Do you
make
think Americans are
decent
being misled
arrows,
by their own
not
eyes?
shit
Do you think
arrows,
Americans are
and we
being
don't have
misled
any of the stuff to
by
do
their own
that.
bank account, their own
I'm gonna
budget,
have to
their
try
own
to farm
place at the
this
pump,
stuff as much
grocery
as
store?
possible because
This
I
is
don't farm it,
ridiculous,
but
President Trump.
I
You're
should be.
insulting the American
We need to
people.
farm that sap. That sap makes fire arrows, which is very important.
More on the economy
We have a
from
couple of these
President
ones. We
Somebody
can
that-
use
Then
it.
why are people
We have
saying
some
they're
here. We
anxious
can
about
use
the
it.
economy? Why are they saying that?
I
We
don't
need
know
to take
that
as
they
much
are
arrows
saying.
as
I
we
think
can.
polls are fake.
We're gonna be
We have
using
the
arrows a
greatest
lot in this
economy we've
next
ever had. We
biome.
have, we will have
Greatest economy we've ever had. That's why we're doing 50-year home mortgages. That's why we're doing $2,000 stimulus checks. That's why
Shit,
we're
man.
renegotiating trade because the deficit is so bad.
All right, guys.
Because it's the greatest economy.
Let's
I mean, this
see.
is an embarrassment, President.
We
Trump.
can
What
only
is
make
going on?
these, man.
over
That kind of
$20
sucks.
trillion come into our economy, and it's largely because of my election, but it's also largely because of
By the way, we're finding out most of these numbers aren't even real, folks.
tariffs. Even somebody
Then
that's
why?
So he says, oh, the tariffs. which is hanging in the balance at the Supreme Court, so that might not pan out.
That sucks, man. This is
So
all
no, you
fucking
can't point
shit.
to the
Whatever,
tariffs.
dude.
He talks about the investments that all these companies
That's
said that they
fucked.
would make. Well, guess what? Turns out they didn't have the money. Turns out they don't even have the money, folks. So this $20 trillion number that he keeps pointing out, none of it might not even exist. So the tariffs might not exist. All these
Damn,
deals,
man, we need
people
meat
said,
and
oh, we're
stuff.
investing in America. Turns out, folks,
Oh,
they
this will
don't
be nice.
have
Some
the money.
meat.
And let me tell you what else is going to happen. If these tariffs
Like, we don't
fail,
have enough food.
and the companies that might have the money,
Like, basing in that spot is kind of a bitch because
these
we don't have
tariffs fail-
a lot of the shit that we need.
and corporate taxes are not
When
cut,
you base up in this,
then they are not coming.
in the meadow, like, you have a lot of meat sources. Like, this guy could give me
And that
even...
20 trillion is going to quickly dwindle down to 1 trillion to 0 trillion. That's how this is going to go.
We need that sap. I gotta burn it into my brain that it's not useless. I think that sometimes it's useless.
And I
I'm
guess
like,
he
oh,
just figures that. And
these
maybe
guys will
I
give us
understand the mindset. I guess
some
Trump just
kind of
figures
meat. Any
whatever I
kind of meat
say,
is
what
fine,
people
man.
will eat,
We need something, you know what I mean?
whatever slop I put on the plate, my followers will eat. Yeah, there's definitely a Trump cult out there. Yeah, there's definitely whatever's left of MAGA is just brainless zombie land. So, okay, I can kind of get why Trump might think that, hey, I can just say whatever I want. These mindless zombie MAGA cultists are going to follow me anyway, so whatever, who cares?
I should have just made my
But
base
Trump-
right there.
This is where you're mismeasuring things. That MAGA cult, that mindless zombie cult, whatever is left of it, is tiny. It's tiny, Mr. President. And there ain't a single politician, including yourself, that could ever win an election with whatever is left of this MAGA coalition. And it's all going the wrong direction. So you can sit here and say, greatest economy, greatest economy. People don't believe it because it's not true. And yes, if you think the inflation of your ego or the inflation of your status because of the MAGA cult, oh yes, President, oh greatest economy ever, oh he's so great, bah. If you really think that that'll fill you up to keep you above water with your ratings, you're about to learn the hard way. It ain't working. It ain't working. But somebody's gatekeeping all of this information from Trump. It's pretty clear. This one really pissed people off.
Folks are not thrilled about this idea of hundreds of thousands of foreign students in the United States. We have about 350,000 Chinese. One point during COVID, you were going to, push to, get them out, but that was pulled back. You've said as many as 600,000 Chinese students could come to the United States. Why, sir, is that a pro-MAGA position when so many American kids want to go to school and there are places not for them, and these universities are getting rich off Chinese money?
Sure. Never said about China, but we do have a lot of people coming in from China. We always have China and other countries. We also have a massive system of
They
colleges
got
and
that fool,
universities.
they
And
got
if
his
we were
ass.
to cut
Whatever
that in
they
half,
whatever
which
they
perhaps
have on
makes
that
some
fool,
people happy,
they got
you
this
would have
fool.
half the colleges
And you know
in
what?
the
It's
United
either that
States
or that
go
fool's
out
just a
of
bitch, man.
I
He
think
just
it's a big
he
deal.
lied to
Are they
everybody to
fans
get
of
elected, and then he's like, yeah,
Yeah,
he went back into his
but you
bullshit.
have, as you know, historically,
He
black
pretended that he
colleges
was
and
going to do the
universities
things that we
would all be
needed
out of
done,
business.
and then he was
If
like,
you
oh
would
yeah,
have
no,
a
I can't do
system
that,
of
you know.
colleges.
Now,
And
a
that's
couple
so
things to
typical of a
consider. One,
politician.
he talks about the
Politicians
HBCUs.
always do that.
Remember,
When it's time to
Trump
get elected,
signed a
they'll do
bill
everything. Then once they
and
get
a funding
elected,
agenda
nah.
in his first administration to make sure that those HBCUs were funded for at least another decade. So what happened to that? So did that not happen? Was that a lie? Did he forget about that? Is Trump now trying to tie in the collapse of college universities and say, oh, we can't do it because of the poor black colleges? What is he even talking about here? Now, we'll get into the larger issue of should the colleges collapse or not, but specifically on that, Trump, do you forget you signed a policy to fund them for a decade? So did that not happen? Was that a lie? Did you forget about that? Or are you just
Wait a
tying this
minute.
whole thing into the HBCUs as some weird virtue signal?
And universities
So we're
We have
dependent
some
on
sap
China
here,
to keep
actually.
our
No, not
university
China,
system
but I
going?
think it's good to have. I actually think it's good to have outside countries. Look, I want to be able to get along with the
They're
world.
not the French. They're the Chinese. They spy on us. They steal our intellectual
What,
property.
do you think
They,
the French are better?
yeah.
All right, let's pause. it right
Wow,
there, 'cause
listen to what that fool's
I
saying,
got a
bro.
clip dedicated to this.
You have no idea. Like, this fool used to talk so much shit about China. All of a sudden, he's like, the Chinese are better than the
This is such a
French? What the
mismeasurement from
fuck?
Trump that I can't even understand it, except that I think I know what happened. And I'm not the only one
What
theorizing.
are we missing?
this.
Oh my god, we
But here's how I
cannot
think
make
this
him
went.
here because of that table. It's not fucking ranked up.
I think this is all about the TikTok deal. That's what I think. And when
We
you
need
understand how
10
Trump
Flint.
negotiates with
Oh my
leverage,
god, this
it
fucking
makes
game,
sense.
it just
But I
keeps
think this is
fucking
about the
giving,
TikTok.
bro. When it comes to fucking you
And I
up,
think
this
Trump
game just keeps giving.
Talk to the Chinese.
Just when you
and,
thought you
you
weren't
know,
gonna get fucked up anymore,
Trump obviously
it's like,
working
nah, hold
on
on.
behalf of Israel.
We can't do
Wanted
that.
the transfer of TikTok from the Chinese to the Israelis so that
Okay,
they
we're
can
not gonna
control
take
the
this
speech
key
there.
with us
The Chinese
because
control the speech there too.
we just want to clear the area.
So
So
this isn't some endorsement of China
can we
running
sleep?
social media. Let's be clear. China controls speech on social media too. But China controls it in a different way than Israel would. And Israel was getting crushed on TikTok. Just crushed. So Trump, who works on behalf of Israel, cut a deal with China and said, all right, look, I'll allow you to continue to send your college students to America. I'll let you continue to send your college students to America, which will include spies, no doubt. So I'll let you continue to send 600,000 Chinese to American universities every year. I'll let that continue, but you're going to make the TikTok deal so that Israel can control speech on it. You're going to make the TikTok deal so that Israel can censor speech on TikTok to make sure that people can't see what they're up to in the Gaza Strip. And that's the deal.
Damn.
That's the deal that got cut. So Trump has to fulfill his side of the deal. Trump has to fulfill his part of the bargain, which is
That fool call, what
China
that fool
gets to
call it now?
continue to send
MIGA,
hundreds of thousands of students
making
to
Israel
America,
great again.
and Israel gets to take control of TikTok. And you know who loses in that negotiation? America. America loses, Israel wins. And I'm not trying to get back into this right now because I've got more coming up. We already addressed it, but this is
What
the
is
issue,
it?
folks.
What is this up here?
This is why it's such a big issue. Everybody sees it. Trump has sacrificed America first, and Trump has leveraged America first politics to negotiate on behalf of Israel's interests. And I believe that's what this deal was. I believe Trump cut the deal to let the Chinese continue to send hundreds of thousands of students to the U.S., bail out the college system to do it, so that he could negotiate a deal with China to sell
is
off
gonna be so
TikTok
annoying.
so that Israel could control the content on there.
Oh,
And I
bro,
don't
these
think that's
fools,
too
these fools
far-fetched
got
a
like,
conspiracy theory at all, quite frankly.
they got like damage, like
And
their
by the
bites keep
way,
leaving damage.
just to do a little added coverage here. Laura Loomer says, we love Trump. Yes, we know. But we can all agree we need less Chinese and less Muslims in America. Now, can you imagine if somebody said that about Jews? Just saying. Yeah. You'd probably be in prison the rest of your life, and the DOJ would be knocking
Oh,
at
you
your door.
gotta
But you're
be
allowed to
kidding
say
me,
that about
bro.
anybody else. She then goes
This
on, "Most of
biome
the
is going to
Chinese
be
students
very
are
tough,
spies."
guys. This is not going to be a walkthrough. I'm going to be struggling a lot.
Tell me you never went to college. I don't know. Did Laura ever go to college? Tell me
Bro,
you
can
never went to
fucking
college.
Get your shit together.
Tell me that you don't know any foreign students. You've never met a foreign student. You've never met a foreign exchange student. You've never met a Chinese person.
God
that's
damn
what
it,
you
bro.
just
He's going to
told
kill me.
Most of the students are spies. Do you realize how
3 shots, we got him,
you
so that's
sound?
not bad.
You're totally ignorant.
We
And
need
you
to
don't
get
even
our
care.
health back.
You don't even care how ignorant you are. You just say this crap. I'm somebody that actually has been to a university. I'm somebody that actually has met foreign exchange students. I'm somebody that actually has met foreign students, specifically Chinese students. And I will tell you, no, most of them are not spies. Are there spies? Absolutely, 100% there are spies. Hundreds, maybe thousands. 300,000 Chinese spies are not coming to America going to college every year. That is ridiculous. And if you ever met a Chinese foreign student, or you ever met a Chinese foreign national who came here to study, you would know that. But clearly you haven't. And so you say stupid, ignorant stuff like this.
Hopefully this doesn't kill me, man.
So let's get back into the second part of.
Oh, this is gonna. Looks like it's gonna kill me. Fuck.
I think it's good to have outside countries. Look, I want to be able to get along with the
They're
world.
not the French. They're the Chinese.
Wow, we
they
made it
spy
by
on us,
one
they
fucking
steal our
point.
intellectual
What,
property.
do you think
they,
the French are better?
yeah.
Really? I don't know. I'll tell you, I'm not so sure. We've had a lot of problems with the French, where we get taxed very unfairly on our technology. With
So the French are no better than the Chinese.
Oh man.
they put 25% taxes on American products. Historically, black colleges and
You know, there might be something else about that French deal. I don't know. I think that that attack on the French is coming from something else. I don't know what. I don't know what it is, but that to pretend like the French and the Chinese are the same geopolitically for U.S. foreign relations. I mean, come on. I mean, it's just this stuff is ridiculous, folks. This stuff is ridiculous.
That
But hey,
rested
he
buff,
said it.
damn, that shit gave us our health back a
He said
lot.
it.
I'm
The
getting nervous because we are running out of fucking.
On
We are
China
running out of
went
fucking
on.
food.
Here's what Trump said next.
And this biome doesn't really
A
give
new
food.
detailed report on CNN, of all places, documents China's expansion of.
It feels like we
mostly
need to make a
60% of its
bridge.
missile
Because
facilities.
here's this fucking.
Staggering,
Bro,
bigger
this
than anyone
this
had ever
swamp
thought,
biome
more robust
is
growth.
no
And
fucking
over the
joke,
weekend,
dude.
the new
You
Chinese
literally
Prime Minister,
cannot
who I
walk
know
on the
like
floor
a lot,
because
like
when you
Kai
walk on the
Chief,
floor, you start
called the
attracting
Taiwan
these fucking
situation
leeches,
extremely
right?
severe in its phase,
Then
and that
you
it
have
may
all
be
these
said
other
any move
enemies
on
just
Taiwan
around. You
by
got
China
enemies
could be a
that
national
throw, you got
survival
enemies that
crisis for
fly, you got
Japan.
there's like a lot,
Now,
bro.
it gets
There's a
better.
lot going
A
on in
Chinese
this
diplomat
area.
today said in a social media post that she, the Prime Minister of Japan, should be beheaded for her comments. These are
What
not
the
our friends,
fuck?
sir, are they, in China?
well, a lot of our allies aren't our friends either. Our allies took advantage of us on trade more than China did.
Now, this is actually the best part of the interview, and he's 100% right. I want to play this again. This is the best part of the interview right here. And this is why we're America first, and this is why it's becoming America
This is
only.
gonna be scary because
of this exact thing right here.
we die in here.
And this
It's
is
gonna
not
be
all
so
President
bad,
Trump's
man.
fault. No, in fact, it's probably 0% President Trump's fault. This is the fault of all the past politicians, the past Congresses, the past White House administrations.
What is
This is
this?
their fault. They're the ones that sold us out to foreign interests. They're the ones that sold our economy out. They're the ones that did the bad trade deals, not President Trump. Not President Trump. So this was really probably the best part for him of the interview, was just telling it like it is right here. And I think this extends, folks. Who are our allies?
How are we supposed
Do
to
we have
get
any
this?
allies, really? Or do we just have leeches? Because it sounds to me like we just have leeches.
A lot of our allies aren't our friends either. Our allies took advantage of us on trade more than China did. And China took big advantage. I mean, we built because
We built
it's
their
stupid,
military.
We built their military. We built their whole thing.
Yeah, well, China's not the only one that you could make that claim with, obviously.
I don't know how to get those, man.
So I would
I'll
say
have to
was
look that up,
probably
but
the only part of the interview, even though
this
it
is
takes
kind
a
of
little
weird.
bit
This
of
is
a
like
turn
an
at the end,
ocean right
that was the
here,
only
so
part of
we
the
have a
interview where it's
huge
like,
empty
yes,
area.
President Trump. Now you're highlighting a real
It
issue.
kind of sucks because I thought our base would
Then
be
we
right
got
next to
into
the biome, but
50-year
it's not.
mortgages.
Oh wait, maybe
Yikes.
this thing might help.
Yikes. And this part of it was a disaster.
Housing costs are still out of reach, and another thing that your administration is trying to tackle. Many Americans, the average age of first-time home buyers are now up to age 40, which is
Oh,
country
we're
over.
getting hits on it.
Look, you have to listen.
Right, but let me get to the question though, because
Green banner, and we're getting gunk from it.
Something that has enraged your MAGA friends.
Oh, we gotta be
which is
careful.
this
When you do that,
50-year
it
mortgage
attracts
idea.
enemies.
So,
Whenever
a
you
significant
mine,
MAGA,
they hear you.
backlash, calling it a giveaway to the banks and simply prolonging the time it would take for Americans to own a home outright. Is that really a good idea?
Gotta be
It's not even a big deal. I mean, you go from 40 to 50 years, and what it
30
means
to
is you
50,
pay you pay something less.
A whole
30,
20
Some people
years.
had a 40, and then now they have a 50. All it means is you pay less per month. You pay it over a longer period of time. It's not like a big factor.
So that thing really doesn't do anything. You're going to pay the same amount of money.
Increase the interest rates, and I have a lousy Fed person who's going to be gone in a few months.
So did he even know? He says 40, 50. How much is he even paying attention?
Right.
I mean, I'm not even mad at that because he's got so much going on. But it's just like this was a big deal. And for him not to be prepared to answer that question, it's just the whole thing is coming off the rails, man. The whole thing is coming off the rails. Actually, it's already off the rails and crashed and burned, if we're being honest. He was asked about the H-1Bs.
Talent, and Republicans have to talk about it.
And does that mean the H-1B visa thing will not be a big priority for your administration? Because if you want to raise wages for American workers, you can't flood the country with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of foreign workers.
You also do have to bring in talent.
We have plenty of talented people here. We don't have talented people here?
No, you don't have certain talents, and people have to learn. You can't take people off an unemployment line and say.
So tell me, President Trump, then why are we bailing out the colleges? If the colleges aren't preparing Americans for the real world, then why are we bailing out the colleges? Now, this is aside from the insult that you just hurled at the working class Americans. So aside from the just blatant insult that you just threw to all Americans, that they're not good enough and they're not talented. So aside from that egregious offense, if the universities are not preparing Americans for the real world, then why are you bailing them out? Of course, we know the answer is so that Israel could take control of TikTok. But you have to think, folks. You have to think logically. You have to think critically. You have to connect these dots when things don't make sense. You have to find a way to make sense of them. So there's your perfect example right there. Oh, Americans aren't talented. They're not prepared for the jobs. Well, isn't that what college is for? And if the college isn't preparing them for the jobs, then Americans shouldn't want to go to college. And then the colleges should have to adapt and either lower their costs or change their curriculum. Instead, you're going to bail them out with Chinese money and then tell Americans they're just not good enough. Sorry. What an absolute disgusting failure this was. And you know, I don't even know if I should say this, but you know what? There's Laura Ingraham is like 4'10". Okay? Laura Ingraham is about 4'10". And the only reason why I say that is this is our president. This is supposed to be the most powerful man in the world. This is the guy that we elected, our strong man, to get up here and save the country. And I'm sorry, but a 4'10" woman just made you look like a fool. You just got played as a fool by a 4'10" woman caked in makeup on Fox News, President Trump. That's not the leader I elected.
I'm going to put you into a factory where we're going to make missiles, or I'm going to put
How did we ever do it before?
Well, look.
And I love, and by the way, hey, credit to Laura Ingraham here. Let me just, hey, I'm not taking anything away from Laura Ingraham. She pressed the president. She asked the questions and she pressed them. She did her job. So no attack on Ingraham here. Just to be clear. He starts talking about missiles. So I've got Lindsey Graham saying, everything is great. We ran out of bombs. I've got President Trump saying, we need to make more missiles. What is going on? What kind of brain rot do you guys have? What kind of spell are you guys under now by the war cult?
Guys.
This is now the military-industrial complex running this administration. What in the hell is going on?
When you and I were
I'll give you an example. In Georgia, they raided because they wanted illegal immigrants out. They had people from South Korea that made batteries all their lives. You know, making batteries are very complicated. It's not an easy thing. It's very dangerous. A lot of explosions, a lot of problems.
Yeah, so we need to fix our education system then.
They had like 500 or 600 people, early stages, to make batteries and to teach people how to do it. Well, they wanted them to get out of the country. You're going to need that, Laura. I mean, I know you and I disagree on this. You can't just say a country's coming in, going to invest $10 billion to build a plant, and going to take people off an unemployment line who haven't worked in 5 years, and they're going to start making missiles. It doesn't work that way.
Missiles.
Now look, there's obviously an element of truth to what President Trump is saying here.
For what? For bombing Gaza?
There's obviously an element of truth to this. Okay. But it's a
why is that our only?
It's a red herring
like,
in this conversation.
Why are we only exporting bombs? You know what I mean?
Because what's happening is that he bailed out China. What's happening is that he's working on behalf of the big corporations that would rather pay non-Americans a cheaper wage than what Americans would ask for. The American people are being sold out again, folks. And this time it's President Trump doing it. And look, I do fair coverage here. I do full spectrum fair coverage. Trump might have a reason to be doing this. There might be something else down the line that he thinks it's all going to deliver and work out. Okay? And if and when that day comes, I'll report on it. And I'll say this is what happened. This is how it went down. But that's not what this is. That's not what this is. This is Trump bailing out the universities. This is Trump cutting a deal with the Chinese communists so that they get rid of TikTok so Israel can go on there and take it over and control censorship of it. This is insulting the American people, telling them they're not talented. This is telling the American people, I'm going to be working on behalf of the big corporations and the big donors that would rather pay somebody from a foreign country half of what they would pay you. But here's President Trump in 2016.
The sad part is that we cannot even make a fire here. Like,
what changed? Trump seemed to understand this in 2016. So what changed?
Well, first of all, I think, and I know the H-1B very well, and it's something that I frankly use, and I shouldn't be allowed to use. We shouldn't have it. Very, very bad for workers. And second of all, I think it's very important to say,
oh my God, man.
well, I'm a businessman, and I have to do what I have to do, and it's sitting there waiting for you, but it's very bad.
We gotta collect.
It's very
Where's
bad
the
for
shit that we
business
killed
in
these
terms
guys?
of
We
it's
didn't
very
get
bad
any
for our
loot
workers,
from them, man?
and it's unfair for our
should've got loot.
workers,
Oh, there's
and
one
we
right
should
here.
end it.
So what happened? Why the change of heart? Why the change of heart? And so now people are reaching the same conclusion that I reached, that I've been saying.
Turnip seeds.
One of the worst Trump interviews, and it isn't particularly close. If Vance wins in 2028, he needs to smack. If Vance wants to win in 2028, he needs to smack Trump figuratively before this becomes irreversible and ends up in a quagmire like Bush after 2006.
Damn,
Folks, it's already done.
Island.
I've already said it. I like J.D. Vance. And J.D. Vance would be a strong presidential candidate, but I'm telling you, folks, it's over.
All these fools kind of suck, bro.
At this
I didn't
rate,
even know
things
about
can
none
change.
of
We're
this
still in the
shit,
first
but
quarter.
Supposedly
Let's
that's who
just say
J.D.
it.
Vance
Just say it.
hates Trump.
But at
like
this
he,
rate,
like he,
nobody from this
like
administration
he was making all these
electable.
fucking posts
Nobody,
like, oh, this
including
guy
J.D.
Trump.
Vance.
Look at this guy Trump. He's a
Not
bitch.
a
He's
single
bitch.
person from this administration is going to be electable at this current pace. And that is specifically including J.D. Vance. All right? So understand that. We told you here first.
Fuck.
Never doubt me, folks.
You're listening to the Owen Report on the Win Network.
Folks, I want to tell you about our friends at My Patriot Supply. And certainly by now you've heard of My Patriot Supply, but have you taken the protective mechanisms to make sure that your family is taken care of in an emergency?
Where are these
And if
fools
the answer to
spawning
that
from?
is no, I've got to ask you why. What are you waiting for? Get over to mypatriotsupply.com/Owen and take advantage of the Black Friday Survival Special. Ever since COVID, millions of Americans have started buying preparedness supplies, especially emergency food. This is a good thing, but there's a big mistake most people make with their emergency food supply. They don't have any way to cook food, to cook their emergency food in a real emergency when the power is out or the grid is down. That's why our friends over at My Patriot Supply created their Black Friday Survival Special. It comes with a 4-week food supply plus $150 worth of free gifts, including everything you need
Fucking
to prepare your
motherfucker
emergency
with the
meals,
goddamn
like a cook
stamina,
stove,
bro.
fuel, and fire starters, plus a
Oh,
water purifier,
motherfucker.
bug-out bag, and more. It's the complete survival kit your family needs to ride out natural
Fuck you,
disasters, civil unrest, or anything worse. It also makes a great Christmas gift, but it's only available through Black Friday. So head to mypatriotsupply.com/Owen to check out everything that's included.
Oh,
With all the
this
uncertainty
sucks
in the
ass,
world
bro.
right now, we simply can't afford to be unprepared. So go to mypatriotsupply.com/Owen and get prepared
We did
today.
not find what
That's
we needed.
mypatriotsupply.com/Owen and get prepared today with this exclusive Black Friday special ahead of the holidays.
Oh shit, we fucked up. Oh, come on, come on, come on. That fool, his fucking attack, it takes a lot of health. The leech takes a fuck ton of health, man. There we go.
Navigating between the sane and insane, it's the Owen Report with Owen Schroyer.
Okay, we don't have to worry about those guys, man. We're trying to explore this fucking biome so we can find what we need to find. We're looking for something specific here. I'm not seeing it though, which is fucking annoying. What happened to that building? There was fucking
Another
Valium.
socialist won an election
Why is this man? This fool's fucking
in
Valium,
Seattle.
bro. This fool's fucking Valium on his show. It goes up and
Well,
down.
golly gee.
like-
I can't imagine why socialists would be winning elections when Republicans are telling people how great the economy is, even though you could make a pretty significant case that it's the worst economy in recent
We're looking.
American
Okay, we're
history.
looking for this
Can't understand why
building.
socialists would
There's a
do
big building. I don't know
that.
what
And
we're
I
looking
hate
for,
this attitude
but I do know
of
that
conservatives.
I did see a building
So
here,
pathetic. It really is.
and there was this building that like it was just like a little hut, but it was up. It had like
Oh, well, it's a blue
like
city.
pegs that kept it suspended
Oh, it's
above
just New York
the
City,
ground,
it's Seattle.
and
Oh.
I saw it in the
Oh,
distance.
you like watching
But
our
now I don't
biggest,
see it.
most important cities?
So
You
we
like watching
came
the
to the end of
biggest
this. We pretty much
metropolitan
explored this
areas
whole
in
shit right here.
America go into the hands of socialists and Democrats. You're okay with that? Cool.
So this one is X. Like we don't have shit in here. There's some stuff that to get like this kind of
They
stuff,
have no
but
interest in trying to win these
I'm
things.
not
They're
exactly
losers.
sure how we're supposed to get this
It's the same
shit.
reason why they weren't fighting for Trump in 2015, 2016, or 2020, because they're losers. They're cowards.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man.
So no, I'm not okay with socialists winning in New York City or Seattle. I'm not going to fall back on the, it's just a blue city, so why should I care?
Oh, it's like this. Okay, you gotta mine them.
Pathetic. Losing attitude.
I
And
keep
then
trying
they
to
will
shoot.
lose.
I keep
And
trying to
they'll-
hit him, and you can't do it that way.
I can't figure out why. President Trump endorsed, this is in Texas.
Where is that fucking building? We got a long way to go down here. So
President
this
Trump endorsed
way.
Greg Abbott. And at the end of this, so he fluffs up Greg Abbott here. And then at the end of it, he says, Greg Abbott has my complete and total endorsement.
Oh, there it
for
is. There's the
re-election.
building we're looking for.
He is an exceptional
So I'm not sure
governor
what
and
is
man.
in that
He
building,
will
but
never let you
we need
down.
to check.
Hey, Mr. Trump. Oh, Mr. Trump, are you talking to anybody in Texas? Because Abbott has done nothing but let us down. Abbott has been a total letdown. He will never let you down. He already has let us down. Conservatives in Texas can't stand Greg Abbott. And when he wins in the primary, we're forced to go to the polls and hold our nose and close our eyes and vote for him, even though he sucks. He will never let President
Okay, this
Trump,
is a
will you
problem right
try
here.
to get back in touch with the American people, please. You are so out of touch. It's embarrassing. If you want to endorse
Oh,
Greg
that was
Abbott,
close.
fine. We understand you're beholden to the donor class now. Prove me wrong. Prove
Okay,
me wrong,
okay,
President
okay. We
Trump.
saw this building. Hold on. Where was
Fine.
it?
If you want
There
to
it is right
endorse
there.
Greg Abbott, fine. I get it. It's
We need our health
politics.
back. We need our health back.
Endorse Greg Abbott. Endorse Lindsey Graham. Fine.
Let's
whatever.
eat.
But don't tell me that Lindsey Graham is bad. Don't tell me that Greg Abbott has never let Texans down. You're insulting people. And you're not talking to people because you'd learn real quick that these things are not true. I'm sure we'll be stuck with Greg Abbott again. When
You
we have a
gotta
lot
be
of,
fucking
we got a
kidding
lot
me.
of great
Seriously,
candidates here
dude?
in Texas.
The only way to get up there is to build a fucking set
When
of
Trump
stairs,
endorses
man.
Abbott, yeah, we'll be stuck with the crap Republicans that we get down here in Texas.
It doesn't
All right,
look
here
like
you
that's
go.
what we're
Here's a
looking
story
for,
that is
though.
not
That is just a
getting
building.
any play
Oh, you gotta be kidding
in
me.
Western media, and I mean, you can imagine why. They don't like you knowing the truth about foreign affairs. They don't like you knowing the truth about foreign countries and foreign entanglements. Specifically on Ukraine, maybe the biggest money laundering operation of all time. Money received through this scheme was legalized in an office in the center of Kiev, where parallel accounting was carried out and laundering was organized through a network of companies. So it gets into all of this in the story, and a lot of this, you could already imagine exactly what's going on, and it makes the money eventually makes its way to the Ukrainian oligarchs that then buy property in Europe and fancy cars and everything else. Doesn't actually
Jesus
go to war.
Christ, bro.
Doesn't actually go to the fighters who are mostly dead.
Oh, man.
Doesn't go to the families of the fighters that died. It goes to the oligarchs. It goes to
Okay, we gotta start.
Zelensky's
No, we
friends
got
in
room.
Kiev.
I'd really like to go up there,
It's what you
man.
call
I'd really
total
like to
corruption.
fucking check
It's what you
this
call
thing, because
money
like we need
laundering.
as much as whatever we can
Zelensky's
get, you know.
office linked to $4 million in cash scandal.
But this is not going to be
involving
easy.
National
Basically, we have to
Defense
build
Bank. They even found the bank that was doing
like a
it.
little base here just to do this.
Ukrainian anti-corruption investigators, the NABU, found sealed bundles containing $4 million in cash, marked with U.S. city barcodes, money that, according to Iranian MP Yaroslav Zhelenyk,
Let's see if we
may
can
have
get
come
away
through
with
the
this.
nationalized
And we could
Sense
break it all
Bank.
down too.
So they were investigating
Oh,
this.
you
They
gotta be
believe this
kidding me!
was
The
part of
fucking
war
guy.
aid,
No, don't come
part
over
of
here.
the military package and cash that the U.S. was sending there, that they were laundering through this bank to the Ukrainian oligarchs. But hey, keep funding Ukraine. Keep supporting
Oh
Ukraine.
my God, two of these fools.
How's that one working out?
No.
Ukraine corruption
God.
scandal explained. The $100 million plot.
What the-
rocking Zelensky. This is huge news in Ukraine.
We're fucked,
folks.
guys.
This is
This
huge
game.
news in Europe.
No.
Russia is not even touching it. Why is that? Why is it
Fuck!
that American media won't even touch the story? It's obviously a very important national interest story. Why aren't they touching it?
It's annoying because now I'm gonna struggle like fucking hell
On
to
Russia
get that back.
moving towards Ukraine. They
Now the
see
game
another
has
city.
changed from, you know, doing what we need to do to get to the next
Yeah,
boss
covering this.
to recovering the fucking
Ukraine-
body, which is
Ukraine
far
has
as
pulled back
fuck.
troops
We've
from
got no equipment.
southeastern Ukraine.
We're gonna end up fucking starting the game all over again, bro. That's how this shit works, man. In this fucking game, when you die,
This is all happening.
you have to like
Ground
start
keeping,
the
folks.
game from
Stop what's
scratch.
going on.
You have to get all this armor up, all this weapon up, all this food up, all this shit up
Zelensky's gonna try to put the pressure
just
on
to
the
try to
West
get
to
your
stand up
body,
and get
dude.
involved directly if
Because
it doesn't happen.
everything is
And
fucking
then Russia will come
overpowered.
and take Kiev, and America will get
Everything
nothing.
is everywhere 3 times over. I mean, we're gonna have fucking enemies chasing the fuck out of us. Like, everybody's gonna one-shot us. The elements are gonna fucking damage us. It's just gonna be so much fucking shit to just get the body back. Here we go. Here's our first fucking contestant to come fucking kill us. Ruin our game. I mean, we gotta swim everywhere, and it's a swamp, and
Meanwhile,
what in the fuck is this now, man? All of a sudden, bro, we were walking around this fucking place the whole time with no issues, and then now I wish this shit would attach my fucking gear, man.
on the alleged Venezuela,
Oh, we're so fucked over.
but it's not just a warning. This is not just a
We need to get the
warning
fuck out of here.
that France is giving. Now European countries have taken action. Which countries have stopped sharing intelligence with the United States over boat strikes in Caribbean?
Oh, this is tough, dude.
Now, of course,
Oh,
you got
they're
all the
fighting
people
each
out
other.
there that
Get away
love
from
the
them.
Five Eyes. They love
Okay,
the
where's our
intelligence apparatus.
base at?
Of course, they just pretend they do because they
Fuck,
know Israel
it's this
spies on
way.
us all the time. So it's just an excuse. So it's like anything that might implicate
Come on, come on, come on.
Israel in
Food, food,
something
food, food.
negative,
Hurry,
they
hurry,
always
hurry,
find
hurry.
a
Give me the
way
food,
to
man.
couch it. They always find a way to attach something else to it to make it acceptable. Oh, the intelligence sharing community. It's so important. Oh my gosh. What would we do without the intel communities? What would we do without the Five Eyes?
Yeah, no
What would we
shit.
do about
These
the spy
motherfuckers don't
apparatus
do
on the
fucking
world?
shit for us.
Well, now you get to find out. European countries are pausing intelligence briefings with the United States because they're blowing up boats that they claim are Venezuelan drug boats.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
How
Come
about that?
on, bro.
How do you feel about that?
This is why I'm trying to run back to the base as soon as possible, because I don't have time
Silent.
to put on my armor because I'm being chased by a gray dwarf.
Probably won't.
I mean, I have like all this OP armor.
And yet there it is.
I mean, I can try to take a shot at him.
There
Oh,
it
fuck.
is. So Europe
Just get me to the fucking base, bro.
against the United States bombing these so-called drug boats from
My
Venezuela, and they're
fucking
saying we're not
Jesus,
sharing intelligence
man.
with you anymore because we don't want to be implicated in your deadly strikes that have no congressional approval and no evidence presented to the intelligence community, the international intelligence community, that you're actually hitting drug boats. And even if you did, they'd probably still take an issue with it. They might not stall giving you intelligence briefings.
Oh,
but
you
they'd
gotta
probably
be
still maybe have an issue.
fucking kidding me, man. Fuck, man.
Now they're just saying we're not giving intelligence with you anymore because we don't want innocent people to be killed off of intelligence that we get.
Of course that
76 people have
happens,
been
dude.
killed
That's just the
in
way the
19
game is
strikes
played.
by the Trump administration.
I mean, I'm gonna spawn
And
right on
it's
my
so
own
bad,
fucking stuff, but like,
the administration
it's
came
just
out
so
today,
fucking annoying,
because
man.
There's so much heat on this deal.
This
Now,
game is just
the administration
ridiculously
came out
tough,
today and
dude. I'm
said
getting tired of it. Like,
that the actual military officers involved in this are cleared.
I mean,
of
I
any
enjoy it, you know, to a degree, but like, at one point, it's just like, I would rather be playing something else, man.
Now tell me why the White House would feel the need, or the Pentagon, or the State Department. Tell me why they would feel the need to make that statement. Hey, any military personnel involved in these deadly strikes with no congressional approval and no evidence of who or what we struck. All military personnel involved in this are clear. They're totally clear. Why would they feel the need to say that? You know, I'm about to get into the Epstein thing. I think that Trump supporters and voters, the former MAGA base, whatever, Americans, however you want to frame this,
Oh, I need to eat, man.
I think it's time to start maybe wandering into a new mindset.
Look.
Curiosity. Because things are so bad at this point. It's easy to make the excuse, and it could be the main reason for this, but it's
In some ways,
easy
personally,
to
to
say,
me,
well,
the
this is
most
just
depressing
Trump acting
thing
on
about
behalf
all
of
this
the
shit
country,
is
or this
it's
is
just a
Trump
sign
acting
that
on behalf of
that we're gonna go
the big
on
donors,
into the
the
future
lobbyists,
into
whatever.
America with no support from our
So
government.
I think it's time maybe we
And
start thinking
I don't
a
think
little
we
bit
ever
further
have,
out.
you
So
know.
think
I
it's time
really
we
don't
start
know,
to
but like it just
maybe
feels
dig a
like
little deeper
like
into
more and
why things
more
have gotten so bad so
the
quick.
government's more like fuck you,
And
we're
when you
just
look at a
ripping
thing
you off,
like
we're
what's
stealing
going
your
on
shit,
with
fuck you,
strikes in
fuck you.
Venezuela,
Like that
it's one
is the
example of
vibe, you
many,
know.
but for the sake of this conversation with the news and the heaviness of it, we'll kind of use this as the focal point. Is President Trump being set up right now?
Okay, so I swear we went through all
Do you
this,
think
dude.
anybody is getting this
I
from
don't think
President
that
Trump's theory, by
fucking
the
that
way?
little building that we were looking at, I don't think it's gonna make any
President, how
fucking
much do you
difference.
trust
I don't think
your
it's what we're
advisors?
looking for. We're looking for something that has a
President,
gate.
how much do you trust the people in Washington, D.C.?
I'm gonna leave this loot here because we don't really. I don't know what to do with all this bullshit yet. This is all just like next tier stuff.
Could President
I
Trump
would like to
be
grow
getting
these
set up
turnip seeds,
right
but
now
like
as we speak
the
with
turnip
bad
seeds, bro, like when you grow seeds, you
resulting
don't
in
get
bad
seeds
decisions,
again. You grow seeds, you
leading to a
eat them,
bad
and you're
outcome,
done. You have to find more seeds in
including
order to
but not
get more
limited to
food,
him
and
being impeached?
I'm not out here trying to fucking chase down
Is
fucking
anybody
seeds all
considering
day.
this in your administration, President Trump? Is anybody asking you these questions, Mr. President? Have you considered these
I'm just
things?
trying to see what we should salvage and what we should leave here.
And this is not to
I mean, we might as well just take everything back to
This
our
is
other
not
base and
make any excuses for President Trump.
start
These are-
start
this is a
again. We're gonna have to
legitimate
try to do
concern
so. We're gonna try to do
for
what
our
we did
country.
here, but on
Mr.
another
President, have you
another
considered that you are
swamp
being
we
set up
found.
right now? You are being set up, Mr. President, and maybe on a bunch of different issues. Maybe on a bunch of different issues you're being set up. But let's just look at the Venezuela issue. Could this be a setup, Mr. President, to have you impeached in 2 years, or worse, even?
Oh my God, so much
Has
shit,
anybody
bro.
considered this? Has anybody brought this idea to your head, to your desk, to your policy discussions? Because, Mr. President, I got to tell you right now, I'm looking at this stuff. It's one thing if you make bad decisions for whatever reason that I disagree with. That's one thing. It's a whole nother thing if you're getting set up, Mr. President, and maybe it's time for you to start considering that you're getting set up right now badly and bigly. You're getting set up, Mr. President. They're setting you up to lose in the midterms and get impeached. They're setting you up.
All right, let's move back to our old base,
I would
and we're gonna
think
dump this stuff right here.
that the president would understand this, be acutely aware of this, and act accordingly. But I have to wonder, based off of his public statements, the Ingram interview, the continued strikes on these alleged drug boats killing people, I'm starting to think you're being set up, Mr. President. And it would be quite easy to set you up right now, by the way. You're extremely distracted. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of buzz. There's a lot of people constantly in your ear with these tiny little niche issues. You got your big issues that you're trying to figure out that are complex, like trade. It'd be really easy to set you up right now, Mr. President.
It's funny, once that fool gets in office, the whole game changes. Like,
Considered that people are setting you up right
what the
now
fuck is that?
to lose the midterms and
Oh,
impeach you
mushroom.
in 2027. Have
All
you
right, can we
considered
get
this,
into
Mr.
our
President?
fucking base? Where the fuck
Because
is
I
it
think
at?
a lot of the evidence would suggest this is happening right now. It's time to refocus. It's time to recalibrate. Pick your priorities and stick to them.
There's gotta be like aliens
whatever the
in the
priorities you
government,
have
bro.
right
Because
now,
once you get into the government,
public appearance
nothing
of your
is the same.
priorities,
Everything
not good.
just continues this
The public
exact.
presentation,
Somehow,
perception of your priorities,
it
not
always goes bad. Like always, 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 always. There's
But
no
you
matter
admit
what,
there's a
like
difference
you follow
between
this
public
like
perception and what's
program
going
that
on
they
in your
have or
head,
whatever you
fair
want to
enough.
call it.
But Mr. President, you need to
Like it
recalibrate.
never
You need to
you never
reprioritize.
see
You
like
need to
positive.
decide
I don't
to
know,
focus
man.
on these things and these things only. Because right now, Mr. President, you are being set up big time. You are being set up for a massive fall. And it seems nobody in your administration and none of your advisors is telling you.
Fucking bitch, we have all this fucking loot, man.
And
More
I would
loot
even go
than
a
I
step
can
further
store.
and say, Mr. President, I think that the people now that you surrounded yourself with, I think they might hate you. I mean that sincerely. If the people that you surrounded yourself with loved you and cared about you, they would be trying to correct course right now. They would be trying to protect you from the inevitable fall that is encroaching. And that's why I go back to what I said last week. We got to fire them all. Or fire half of them. This thing is coming apart at the seams, Mr. President. It's coming apart.
I hate how
It's a
these
disaster.
people talk. They talk to him like
And
he's
at some
listening,
point-
bro. That fool
At
ain't
some
listening,
point, you're
bro.
going to realize this. At some point, you're going to have the correct response mechanism.
That
to
fool
this
Alex Jones
absolute
does the
disaster
same shit,
your
and it's
administration has become.
in my
This
opinion, I think it's a
complete
bit
disaster.
immature.
Eventually, you're going to have
He's
to
like,
accept
I know he listens. I know he listens. Like last time, this fool at the beginning of the show, it's like he listened to what I said. He listened to what I said, and I'm just like, bro, okay, how fucking childish are you, dude?
But
You think the president of the United States is gonna stop and listen to these fools? Like,
it's time to hit the reset button.
that fool probably doesn't even have enough time to fucking sleep. That fool's sleeping over there on the fucking
Start mass firing.
in meetings and shit. That fool don't got
reprioritize
time to listen to this shit.
And to the people in your ear, or maybe even the voice in your own head that is telling you it'll be too
All right,
chaotic.
so
We can't operate like that. Ignore these voices. Ignore these voices. The American people can figure it out. We want the government off our back. We want bad foreign policy off our back. We want the donors off our back. We want the lobbyists off our back. Whatever
okay,
chaos
so
comes in
now
that process, Mr. President, we will endure.
we're gonna try to set up a fucking
The
base over
American
here
people
now.
will endure chaos and struggle
Maybe right
and
here might be
pain.
really good because there's
For
a
the
valley
right
right
reasons,
here.
we will.
It looks like there's a valley right here, and
The problem
we
is,
want valley. Valley is very
Now
calm.
Americans are enduring these
The
things
Black
for the
Forest is
wrong
fucking hectic
reasons.
as fuck.
And this is why you're losing support. This is why your approval ratings are tanking. And this is why even some of your biggest supporters
Wait a
are
minute.
turning against you.
Where are we going? We need to go to the
Because
right.
you're not asking Americans to endure the chaos.
Oh, this is
and
gonna
the
be
struggle and
tough.
pain
I know what
with
this is gonna be
business.
real tough, guys.
You're asking Americans to endure the chaos and the
Shit.
struggle and the pain.
This
for the
portion of the
wrong
base
reasons.
is pretty far.
And I'd say
Or this portion of where we're going over here, this whole area here
trying to
is
take
really
them
far.
on.
It's not easy to get to,
some would argue
and
it's
there's a
wrong.
lot of enemies on the way, and it's gonna be a struggle, man.
But I would just say, Mr. President, if you don't act swiftly in response to these developments,
We need to fucking hunt, dude. I need
you're-
meat,
if
man.
you're
Like,
confused or off-put by the likes of
this game is way too much fucking survival, bro. It's more survival than I care to want to deal with.
Mr. President, that is the tip of the iceberg. That is just the tip of the iceberg, Mr. President. Marjorie Taylor Greene is just a sign, just a symptom. So no, it's time for you to recalibrate. It's time for you to reshuffle the deck. It's time for you to reprioritize. It's time for you to level with the American people and just be honest and say, you know what? Yep, the economy is not where we want it to be. It's bad. We're trying to fix it. The healthcare system, unaffordable. The foreign policies, unsustainable. The foreign aid, completely offensive to the American people. So
Fucking
you know what?
giant, man. See,
We're going to actually be an agent of change. We're going to actually change.
already
our
fucking
agent
big
of
ass
change.
giant in the way.
And in that process, there's
I
gonna
think
be
we could
chaos,
avoid him
there's gonna be
here.
struggle, and there's going to be pain, but we're doing it because we're trying to save our country. The American people will understand, and they
What
will
the-
endure. But when the American people are going through this pain and chaos and struggle session, and then you come out and tell them it's not happening, and then the number one priority is foreign policy that is not even popular, the people will turn against you, Mr. President. They already are. The fact that you don't have anybody in your ear telling you this stuff is a shame. It makes me wonder if the people that you've surrounded yourself with even like you. They might even hate you. And I think it
What
gives
is he
me
doing
more
here?
credence
What the fuck is he doing here, bro?
that I've reached and
Oh
others,
my god, this
that
game
Charlie
just
Kirk was the
fucking
last
sucks
voice of
more
reason in President Trump's
every
life.
fucking time,
Charlie
bro.
Kirk
Like,
was the
fuck
last
off.
voice of reason.
This that's just way too far for him to be traveling, bro. This motherfucker went across the whole ass ocean river
It's not
to
there.
come
He
fucking
has no
bite
connection
me.
to the American people. He has no clue what's going on.
Alright, hold on. Where are we at?
Because I think if Charlie was still alive today,
We need to get
he would have
here.
said
This is
something
where
to
we want.
President
This
Trump that
strip
might
right
have
here.
stopped him
We need to get there.
from saying something so stupid
I
as he
want to
said
check
today.
these fucking bodies though, but I'm pretty sure we've already gotten these.
The Democrats are trying to
Um,
bring up the Jeffrey Epstein hoax again because because they'll do anything at
There's a
all to
bear here,
reflect
I
on how
think, which is
badly
gonna be
they've done on
fucked.
the shutdown and so many other subjects.
But I think it's best that we check the
You are
body
so-
because
you are
I'm
just
pretty
so
sure
off.
we already cleared these bodies.
What are you talking about? The Democrats have no power right now. Nothing is reflecting on the Democrats right now. They have no power. The Republicans have all the power, Mr. President.
Bro, what is it that we're holding that's
And you're
so
calling
fucking
the
heavy?
Jeffrey
The
Epstein
rocks?
situation a hoax again?
Fucking take the fucking rocks, bro.
Only very bad or stupid Republicans would fall into their trap.
Okay, so we're looking for the bodies right here.
What
Again, I don't think there's any bodies. I feel like
The
we've already
Democrats
got
cost our
them.
country $1.5
But just in
trillion
case there was
with
some
the
shit that we
recent
missed, we might
antics
pick up.
of viciously closing our
Okay,
country
we
while
are
at the same
here,
time
and I'm not
putting
seeing
many at
one.
risk, and they
It
should
says
pay
there's a
their
body
price.
down at the river here. I think there is one here.
Do foreign aid next,
Unless it
President. Tell us how much
disappears,
foreign aid is costing
which
our country.
probably
There
does.
should be, or the Doge cuts that didn't happen too.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a
That
body
could
in the
save us
water.
$12, but, you know, we ditched that, huh? There should
Okay.
be no deflections to Epstein or anything else, and any Republicans involved should be focused only on opening up our country and fixing the massive damage caused by the Democrats. Well, it's ironic because opening up the country is going to result in the Epstein list again. So it's funny, the whole reason he's bringing this up, because he knows when the government reopens, the Epstein stuff is going to start coming out again, and they're going to start voting to release a lot of this stuff. So the only reason he's making this statement is because he knows it's inevitable. And then he says, we need to open the government and focus on that. Which, of course, opening the government is going to end up focusing us back on the Epstein. This whole thing is a disaster. This whole thing is a disaster.
Oh, you gotta forgive me, man. This portion of the map is like
And
super
I would even argue-
dangerous. It sounds like it's silly, but it is. Like, I've come through this so many times, and
for himself.
I've struggled a lot in this fucking area.
The American people
I'm
would
not
be
seeing.
more
Oh, our
willing
body is there. Wow,
to
look.
forgive and
Our body
forget
actually survived over a
if President
relog.
Trump just came out and
Like, we
said,
exited the
"You
game,
know what?
came
I
back,
was
and the
friends with
body is still
Epstein.
here, so that's
We
kind of
hung out.
crazy.
We went to the same parties. We had a lot in common.
Oh, you fucking
And-
bitch. Get up here.
I knew he was into young girls. I didn't know how bad it was. When I found out how bad it was,
I don't
tried
think
to
these
stop it.
these people fucking understand how that
It was
shit
really
works,
bad.
man. It's a satanic straight cult,
And-
bro. There's nothing nice about it.
I have regrets that I was involved with Jeffrey Epstein.
You know, one thing that I saw the other day that I think it was today, I don't remember, but
Moral character
one
at the
thing
time,
that I saw that I could not fucking believe,
and maybe there were
and I
things
didn't, I was like,
that I should or
what?
shouldn't have
Bro,
done,
it made
and I
me
was friends with
question
them.
everything in my life. Like,
There's nothing I can do
everything
to change
everything
now.
that history has told you in books, it made me question that shit because I just saw a fucking video.
I was friends with Jeffrey Epstein.
I saw a video today, I think it was, or yesterday, of
The American people would be more
Richard
willing to
Nixon.
forgive
Okay,
and forget that.
in my from what I have ever picked up from history or whatever TV or whatever, anything I've ever learned, you know, about history, from what I've always picked up was that people hated Nixon. That you know, JFK was the man, and then I guess he died, and then somehow Nixon came in, and that people hated him so much that he left office or he got like voted out or something, right? But that's not what happened. And I just found this out the other day. But it looked like what happened was they were showing videos of this fool Nixon like having speeches, and this fool Nixon was talking about the Israelis. He was like, we gotta get these guys out of the U.S. Like he was with JFK on the same shit. Him and JFK were both like, we need to get rid of the Israeli connection.
How much was the Epstein list part of
And
the government shutdown?
I've never heard anything about that. Obviously, they wouldn't put that in the fucking school. You know what I mean? Oh, bro, we're so fucked. Come on. This is not a good thing. We don't want to be in the snow because there's wolves here.
What do you think?
Why does this shit show? Where's the? Oh my god,
I've
please.
started to question, is this why we're not in session? Really? Yeah. This is that the discharge petition is sitting there.
Explain that.
So everyone for how many years now, all of us have been calling to release the Epstein files. And
Bullshit.
Thomas Massey entered a resolution to release it. Yeah. And I'm a co-sponsor. I want to release the Epstein.
By the way, notice how Massey gets a round of applause? She could mention any other politician and they would not get a round of applause. But Massey does. What does that tell you? And again, this is why it's just like Trump, whoever is advising.
Damn it, dude.
him
I thought
is
this was
just staring
Meadows,
down
bro. Where the fuck are the
path
Meadows at? This
of
map,
total oblivion.
it looks like Meadow map.
Going against
This is kind of the
Massey,
Meadows,
that's
right?
popular.
Oh, this is all Black Forest. I thought it was Meadows. It's not.
It's been blocked over and over, unfortunately. And so
Oh,
there's
we
a
forgot of
discharge
fucking
petition.
bodies here.
So just so you know, as a member of
Oh my
Congress,
God,
I
Lord.
cannot force my bills to the floor for a vote.
Okay,
Only
we
the
need
speaker
to
can
make
decide
a
to bring
base
a bill
because
to the
we're
floor
gonna
for
have
a
to.
vote.
Oh, there's a.
And so
We might have a
the
fucking base
speaker is
already here.
refusing to bring a bill forward. If 218
Oh my God,
members
please.
of Congress get together and all sign a discharge petition, and we put our name on there.
Oh, we gotta
the
get up
speaker
there.
is
We have to get up
forced
there to
the floor
repair the
for a
roof.
vote.
Otherwise, we
So
can't.
right now there's 217
We can't do what we want to do here.
signatures. And there is one.
Mostly Dems.
Yeah, mostly Dems. There's only 4 Republicans: Thomas Massey, myself,
Fuck, we got nothing.
Nancy Mace, and Lauren Boebert. We're the only Republicans on the discharge petition.
Now,
We
by
got
the
all
way,
this wood. What are we talking about? Look at all this wood we got.
the White House
Oh, because we don't
is
have a table
calling
here.
these
Okay.
politicians, specifically Lauren
This
Boebert,
is
to try to
such a
get
pain
them
in
to
the ass.
change
We
their
gotta
vote to
bust
block
this shit
the
down.
Epstein discharge.
Oh my
from
God.
passing.
Fuck right off, bro. You know
And
what?
there's
I have an
other
idea.
buzz out of DC.
I have a really good
that
idea.
the
Let's see.
entire DC establishment
Oh, you know what? I need to use the
and
restroom too, real
right
quick.
now
Let me use the
is not
restroom.
this
I'm gonna
thing
build
now.
something real quick. We'll be right back.
And why is it the Republicans? You know, when you ask these questions and you talk about DC, you know, the why usually ends up at follow the money. The why usually ends up at the lobbyists. So we can do some deductive reasoning here, and I think there's plenty of evidence to suggest this is a fair conclusion to reach. Jeffrey Epstein, an intelligence asset working on behalf of Israel. That's kind of a nasty thing to come out. And when your Republican Party is totally behest to the Israeli lobby, well, I guess they would like to block that information from getting out, wouldn't they? Anyway, President Trump responded to this from the Oval Office. By the way, what is he even talking about? Have you seen tax cuts? I'm not being facetious here. Have you seen tax cuts? What biggest tax cuts in history? What tax cuts? I'm not saying any tax cuts. If there are tax cuts, they're so minuscule that we can't even tell the difference. If we had the biggest tax cuts in American history, then we would all be able to tell the difference. I can't tell any difference. So what tax cuts is he talking about? There are no tax
Okay.
cuts. It's
All right,
just
I'm
another
back.
lie. It's just more BS.
We can maybe just put the crafting table on the side of this building and just put the fucking roof on it. We need a crafting table because we're not going to make a permanent base here. And then we need to put a roof over it.
Yeah. No, President Trump, it looks like you're the one that doesn't know.
Oh,
Mr.
fuck
President,
off. I didn't think that was going to work.
Obviously, he's not.
I think it needs to work a certain way. There needs to be certain things.
This
We
was
need to be we need to have a floor, but we can't put a floor.
This was President
my
Trump's
God.
biggest mistake. And he made it.
It's such a. This is why I get so upset with this game. Like,
And
things
you know
like
what? I
this,
totally
man.
understand it.
They put you in such a predicament. I mean, how the fuck am I
In
supposed
his
to
mind,
do
he did
this?
What he had to do to win an
I can't fit it in here. You know what I mean? It doesn't
That's
fucking
what-
fit in
that's what-
here.
He did what he had to do to win an election.
Oh, son of a
And
bitch,
now,
bro. I
because
can't.
of the
Oh,
deals
this
that were
game.
made, he has to follow through. And I think that Trump is a man of his word, and when he makes a deal with you and shakes your hand, he follows through. But now,
How do
He's
they?
surrounded
Okay,
by
they go
people that
here,
love
and then
the
they
game.
put two small floor
And
pieces like this, I think.
Instead of surrounding himself with the people that fought like hell for him since 2015, that would be trying to help him and protect him and steering him in the right direction. Now he's surrounded
Bro,
by
what are you
a bunch
doing?
of- I'm gonna try to be family friendly.
My fucking god, man.
Cowards.
The buttons are so
He's
fucking
surrounded
confusing
by a
on
bunch
this
of
game as well.
sellouts. And he's surrounded by a bunch of politicos that are only looking out for themselves and the donor class and the lobbying class. So instead of surrounding himself with fighters who fought for him for 10 years, he's surrounded himself with cowards and frauds. And now he just has no clue what's going on. Just no. And it sucks. It sucks to see. You know, I don't take anything personally in politics. That's why I'm not up here crying about it. But yeah, to all of those people that spent 10 years
God, I can't see a fucking thing here.
fighting for this guy and fighting for what results we thought would come from a second Trump administration. Yeah, we're beyond disenfranchised.
Bro, what the fuck do you want, man?
But this is who he lay in bed with. And now they've
This
betrayed him.
motherfucker, man.
They've
God, this
deceived him.
fucking game. I hate it,
believe
dude.
they've set him
I
up.
hate this game so much, man. I'm
And
sorry,
he's
but
up
this
there
game
totally
fucking
clueless.
sucks ass, bro.
Just totally clueless.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. The building is just retarded, bro.
Endorsing Lindsey
Fuck
Graham.
off. Oh, my fucking Jesus Christ.
Biggest tax cuts in America's history. Who says who? Greatest economy in American history. Oh yeah, that's why we're getting 50-year mortgage plan. Mr. President, this is embarrassing.
Okay, we might be able to do this here.
Embarrassing.
Where is it? Boom. Where the fuck is
Speaking
it?
of Texas,
We
this is
want
Illinois
rooftop.
Representative Joe Sosnowski talking about
This is a
the
different type of
Democrats'
roof.
plan- talking about the Democrats' plan for taxes in Illinois, and this is the Democrats' plan for taxes across the board. And this is why it's so sad that we're about to let the Democrats win the midterms and probably the presidential election because they're prioritizing foreign policy over what the voters want. But this is what the Democrats have planned for you and for us.
The craziest things we've seen this week is a proposal for $2 billion almost in new taxes to fund Chicago mass transit. And
Why
this
is that
a
shit
system
so
that's poorly
patchwork,
managed.
man?
We know it's poorly managed.
Oh,
They have
god
out of
damn it, dude.
control
All
overtime.
this fucking base isn't gonna
There's
work
empty
out,
buses
man.
running all over the city, and oh, by the way, they're running over a $700 million deficit, which was that much, and now it's a little less. But then next year they're proposing that it'll.
And we just got to put all this shit outside.
So part of this
Well,
tax,
you know, these fools are going to
things
end up
like
attacking
streaming
it is a
services,
problem.
Netflix tax,
If I put all my
additional
crates
sales
outside,
tax,
these fools are just going to run
they're
around
in
and
charge
fucking
of
smash it
amusement
up while we're
parks,
doing dumb
going to
shit.
sporting events, or going out to the movies, or going to
This
Great
little
America,
fucking
extra
building is just
taxes
way
there.
too small. There's
And then the
there's
final
literally
thing,
nowhere to
is a,
fucking put anything.
capital
Like,
gains tax
there's
on
only a
ultra-wealthy
fucking ladder
right
to come
now,
up here.
but the concern there is, you know,
I mean,
once
I'd
they
have
start
to-
taxing capital gains on the rich. Maybe they're going to start taxing people's retirements or 401ks or pension plans, and it's a real concern. It's a lot of money to a system that's just not working well. The craziest thing.
Can you imagine how bad it's going to get in Illinois if the Democrats do this?
Can we go down like that? No, we can't.
It's not good. By the way, Ben Shapiro is now going after Marjorie Taylor Greene, to nobody's surprise. Ben Shapiro wants to make sure that the Epstein list is protected. He's a big proponent, I guess, of Jeffrey Epstein. He likes Epstein and keeping that clear from any transparency. So here's he attacking Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is now criticizing
Jesus Christ.
President
Dude,
Trump.
this guy fucking,
Said
that's
by
all,
now, the
I don't know,
neocons and
whatever.
establishment Republicans
Everybody
have
does
hijacked
it.
MAGA. President Trump. should have
Everybody
some words
talks
for
shit
her.
about each
No,
other
that's
in the
you, Ben. You've
politics.
hijacked MAGA. You were the never Trumper. You've hijacked MAGA, and you've made it all about a foreign country and foreign policy that no one American likes. Just you, Ben. Just you. And I get it. You guys are riding high. You guys are on the high right now. You know, you're drunk. You're drunk. You're in the honeymoon phase. You co-opted MAGA, and you made it all about your foreign loyalties and your foreign policy. So you're a little drunk right now, and you're not living in reality. You're politico drunk right now, and you have no idea the damage that you've caused to Republican Party politics. You have no idea the damage you've caused to conservative political movements. You have no idea the damage you've caused to President Trump and his reputation.
We need to build a fire in here.
And
I don't know how well this is gonna work,
Marjorie Taylor
man.
Greene will be looked at as an American hero
I'd like
and
to do
patriot,
this outside,
and Ben
dude.
Shapiro will likely be on a
I think
plane
we should
to
build,
Israel
just extend this base out some or something like
because
that. Because we need to
America
build a
doesn't
fire
support
and we need to build a
Israel
bed,
anymore, and that's
and
the reason why he's here. He's even said so.
it's just such a
As
fucking
reminder,
pain to
September
do that up here,
2023,
you
I forced
know?
a separate vote on the $300 million in the DoD approves for Ukraine. Here's
We
the
need
vote
fucking-
record results. Republicans, yay, 101 for funding to Ukraine, nay, 117 against funding to Ukraine. Democrats, the supposed anti-war party, yay, 210 for funding to Ukraine, nay, 0 against funding to Ukraine. Funding war in
What the
foreign countries
fuck,
is not
bro?
what we voted for. And America
God
still
damn
funds
this
NATO.
fucking
So if
game,
NATO's buying American
dude!
Weapons, we are still paying for it. Okay,
I can't do
Everything
this
Marjorie
anymore,
Taylor
man.
Greene just said there
I don't
is
want to. I don't want to do this anymore, bro.
populist.
I literally have to break the fucking. Tell me this shit stayed. Oh
Everything
wow,
she just said
it
there is
stayed. Thank God.
America first policy and
I thought that was gonna
populist
break
in
all
America.
of the crates, but it didn't.
And if you don't understand that,
We need the rocks. Where's the
well, you're not
rocks?
even
We need
trying,
rocks here.
or you're up here lying because you're
Do
a
we
foreign
have
agent.
wood
big
here?
funders of NATO. This has been one of President Trump's big pushes, is to get the
No.
NATO countries to spend more of their GDP on national defense. So they are, in fact, going to pay us for those weapons. But beyond that, who the hell does she think that establishment Republicans have?
And now he's lying to you. Ukraine is going to pay us back. What a big
Huh.
liar. What an absolute lying scumbag you are.
Do you mean the president has hijacked the movement that he built, and of which you are an obscure member?
Trump didn't build it. We the people built it, Ben. And you were against we the people when we started building it in 2015, by the way. Trump was our leader then. Trump was the leader of MAGA. Now, Trump is still the leader of MAGA, but MAGA's dead. MAGA's zombie land. With people like you there, American patriots are out. You're the never-Trumper, Ben.
I don't know if I
You're
can
the
survive this one.
anti-American slime.
I mean, we're right next to our base, which is cool, but
But enjoy
you
the
gotta
movement
be
that we
kidding me,
created
man.
and you co-opted. Enjoy. Because at the end of it, the ride's over for you.
wow, look at this. They're all spawning on me now. Look at that.
This is your last shot.
They're all coming to
So
break the
I
base
give you
down.
credit. I tip my cap. You guys did it. You co-opted MAGA. You bought President Trump off. You bought him. You used Marianne Adelson's money to buy the president. The Israeli lobby, AIPAC, all of it. You guys.
Can I get some fucking health, please?
I give you credit.
I've eaten the food. What else do you want me to fucking do now?
This is your last ride, Ben.
I mean, I'm running in circles and I'm getting like shit.
Everybody knows you're an operator for Israeli interests.
Oh, just die, bro. Kill me. Kill me, bro. Thank you.
Conservatives and American patriots
Fuck
and
this
supporting
game,
foreign
bro.
countries.
Like,
But
I don't know.
this is your last
I don't know
ride.
who
You're
plays
the
this shit.
never
It's so
Trumper. You're
stupid,
the
dude.
fraud. Marjorie Taylor Greene is an American patriot.
I need to find something else to
You are
play.
an
I'm
Israeli
done with this
agent.
game, man.
That's how American people
Like, it's
feel.
fun. If you if you want a
Is that
super
what you
survival
mean
game,
there?
this is it, bro.
I understand.
Like, it's fun.
That
I'm not
your
saying it's a
bizarre speculation about
not
space
made
things
well.
may
I'm
make
not
you
saying
think
it's
you're the
not
leader of that
playable.
movement.
I'm just
wondering
saying
what
I
evidence
don't
you
really
have that
care
that is
much
the
for
case.
it. Like,
Yeah.
this is not what I
Enjoy your
wanted.
zombie movement now, Ben. Enjoy it. And this is what they do, by the way. This is how they try.
it's just
to
way too
keep
tough for me.
Americans-
Like, alone,
By the way,
solo,
this is one
running
of those
around,
accounts on X
it's
that
just
nobody's
annoying.
heard of,
The
but it's
biomes are annoying. Like,
promotions to make everybody see the content. That's my assumption here.
so much of this game annoys me at one
The
point. I'm just like,
Nazis want to kick all
there's
the
so many
Jews
levels.
out
I'm
of
just like,
America
fuck
by
this,
force.
dude.
By the way, where are all the Nazis? Show me the Nazis.
I should really
Show me
load
that.
skate up.
Oh, Nick Fuentes,
I need to
does he make
just
a joke about
calm down.
Nazis?
Like, this is not calm for me.
What? Who are you talking about? Who are these Nazis? I'd love to see it. If you ask to where, they will say Israel, but then in the same breath, they'll vehemently claim that Israel.
Oh,
shouldn't
you
exist.
gotta
You
be
see where this is
fucking
already
kidding
going?
me, bro.
I
This is
challenge
look
you.
how beautiful. This is why I love this
This
game.
is a challenge, David. I challenge you to.
Now we have to run all the way back, bro.
I challenge you to
All
show
the
me
way
examples
back.
of what you just said.
Let's do it. Let's fucking run. I don't even know where we're at. Oh my god, bro.
Apparently, this guy's a big
We're not
Bigfoot
even
guy.
fucking
I guess
close
he
to
likes
my
Bigfoot.
normal base.
Yeah.
Come on.
Bigfoot is about as real.
We're gonna
as the
run
political
to this
developments
other
that you're
base.
covering here. In fact, I would say there's more evidence of Bigfoot existing than any of what you've said right here. Show me where this is. Notice there's no examples here. There's no examples. This doesn't exist.
Come on, Stamina,
There is
move
no
up.
Nazi movement in America. It is a lie by the foreign lobbyists. It is a lie by the Israeli loyalists to keep you from being America first. That's what this is. Show me where this is happening, David. Show me.
If
You
we're gonna
give no
spawn
example.
anywhere, we might as well
I'm not
spawn
talking
here.
about accounts with 10 followers on X. I'm not talking about anonymous accounts with a frog in their picture on X. I mean, show me in the real world of politics, people that actually have influence, real conversations, real debates, real world politics.
Oh my God,
Show
Eden
me
wants to
where this is
fucking play
happening.
today?
I challenge you. Show me.
Dude, I can't
provide
play
no
with her, man.
evidence
I think it's why we stopped playing, because I
You
can't.
are a
She wants to
liar.
play when I go to
And you're
fucking
lying
bed,
on
and I
behalf
can't
of a
keep
foreign
doing that, bro.
country,
Like,
and everybody sees it.
I can't stay up fucking this whole fucking day and then go to work like,
Just for those who
just so
aren't caught
fucking
up,
Eden can play a half hour, an
the
hour.
Israeli
Like,
lobby has the money and the influence.
she only
Don't
play.
have
The
public
crazy
support.
thing is, she only plays like 2 hours, and she's like, I gotta go to bed. I'm just like,
average
whoa, what
American
the fuck's the point? I mean,
Reconsidering foreign policy.
and then she doesn't want to play with me on her day off. The other day she had a day off. She's like, it's my day off, so I don't want to, like, I want to, you know, have fun. And I'm just like, well, what the fuck? You know, like, you can't play with me for 2 hours or something on your day off? Like,
That's all it is. This is not about Jew hate. This
Jesus
is
fucking
not about
Christ, bro.
anti-Semitism. This is not about Nazis. This is about Americans deciding we want a different foreign policy. This is about Americans deciding when we say where this lobby money goes, we go the opposite way. There is
Wow, we're gonna
nothing
get.
immoral about this.
Oh man, yeah. We don't now. Here's where it's funny. Now we can't even get health. We don't have food. So we're gonna go over there. They're gonna throw a rock at us. It's gonna send us back to our base. We might as well do that because I don't want to run back to the base anyway.
They're losing approval and support in the United States.
Here comes a grayling. Here comes a rock, guys. Get ready. Oh, oh, there it is. All right, rock and roll. Fucking Valheim for the win.
They possibly can to stop this from happening. And maybe to a certain degree,
I mean, it's just fucking retarded, bro. Like, they don't take any consideration of playability whatsoever. It's just like, set rules, follow the fucking rules, game over. Like, and that's why I say, like, I hate this because I keep fucking dying. And in order to get my stuff, I need to, like, start from the bottom again. We got to get some kind of armor. We got to get some kind of weapon. We got to get some kind of food. We have to have a backup supply of everything. Like, no, dude.
Americans are allowed to decide who they do and don't want
I
to
don't want to
support
fucking do
based
that,
off
man.
of where lobbying
I already
money
worked my
goes.
fucking ass off for all this shit already, and now I gotta fucking just again. Like, where the fuck is my armor at? I don't even have fucking armor anymore now.
Slander into this debate because all you want to do is protect a foreign country.
The fucking buttons are retarded,
The more
man.
you
Like,
lie, and the more you
in order
misrepresent
to
what's
in order to
actually
close
going
this
on,
window, I have to press B. But then sometimes when I fucking close the window, he just starts fucking jumping around, and I'm like, what are you doing, man?
You know, I don't like playing this game of, oh, I like Jews, or I have Jewish friends. But no, let's just say I do love Israel. Let's just say I do believe Jews are the best people in the world. Well, guess what? If that's the case, I would be doing the opposite of what you're doing. Because all you're doing is hurting Israel. All you're doing is hurting Jewish people. Do you even care? Do you even care that when you lie about what's going on in American politics, that when you lie about what's
This shit
going
is
on
too
in foreign
depressing for
policy
me,
debate,
man. Like,
that you're actually hurting your
we got
cause,
no
you're
food.
hurting the Israeli cause, you're hurting the Jewish
We
cause.
literally have like no food,
This is
bro.
all projection. And at the end of the day, they'll try to blame Tucker Carlson.
So
they'll
now,
blame
we got to start the
They'll
game
try to
again. This is why I'm saying. This is why I don't like this game. This is the problem now. Now we have to go from recruiting our body back to spending an hour, 40 minutes, 30 minutes hunting deer. Let's hunt deer and let's hunt fucking animals so we can get health, so we can go get our body. And I'm just like, fuck this, dude. Like, this is not fun for me. I mean, yeah, sure, you can eat little plants and shit like that, but like, if you need health in the middle of a battle, you're not fucking eating a mushroom. You know what I mean?
You're
Oh my god, look how bad the damage is on this.
Everybody else in the world, it's your fault. If you
Look
wanna
at
know why
this.
Israel's going to lose all support for America in 4 years.
He can't even kill a grayling with this weapon,
You
bro.
wanna find out why real anti-Semitism is on the rise and Dave Portnoy can't even
Wow,
go to a
this
pizza review
game,
anymore?
bro, this it's
Look in the
stupid,
mirror.
dude. The guys who made it, I think they're out of touch with like the way fucking things
But I
work
guess
in
at the end of the
games.
day,
Like,
it doesn't matter to you.
it's just so
Because all
unbalanced in
you
my
care about
opinion.
is
Like,
that
really,
home
it's not.
That's all you
I
care
mean,
about.
I can see how you can
Unfortunately,
think that this is such a perfect game.
there's a lot more
In my
elements to this
opinion, I don't feel it.
we'll get to on the other side.
You're listening to the Owen
Now I gotta
Report
fucking make
on
a
the Win
club.
Network.
Let's get a club because this fucking weapon is just literally useless. Now we have a club. The club weapon will work against the fucking graylings. Come on, because we don't want you showing up. These guys will follow you to the end of the fucking earth if you don't kill them. That's another fucking stupid shit that happens in this game. Yeah, what are we doing? Are we trying to get fucking animals? We need food to survive, right? Let's fucking look for animals now instead of finding our body. I really want to just make a run for it with what we have right here. We found a random piece of meat, but it's not cooked. I mean... Oh, thank God, a boar. The problem is, yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and cook all the meat, like... And we can't, I don't have a bow, so we have to chase the deer. I mean, we pretty much can't even, we might not even bother fucking getting the deer, because... That, you know, that's gonna happen. We gotta get lucky and catch them zigzagging. And we can't swing because he outruns us. Okay, great. Good game. It's just frustrating, dude. Like, it's not even fun. That's when, like, bro, I might as well be playing Skate or some shit. Like, at least I could just fucking do dumb shit and have fun doing it. I forget what the other game I was playing. Oh, here's another fucking board, which is cool. We need this. There's some lizards down here that have fucking meat. This is why this like this game is better off with your best friends, bro. Like, play this shit with your people, you know what I mean? Play this shit with friends, play this shit with family. Don't play this shit alone. You play this shit alone, it's just retardation. It's a lot of struggling, man. And I'm not the best player in the world, sure, you know, but I've been playing video games for a very, 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 very fucking long time, dude. So, like, it's not like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, you know what I mean? I'm just getting fucking sick of this shit. Like, oh, there's some flint, actually. That's another thing, that flint is so rare to find. All of a sudden, now it's here, like...
And then you end up drinking so much of it that you go on such powerful political rants.
We need the fucking flint.
That sometimes people just, they can't even comprehend the power. So
The flint
that's
will
what
give us a
happens
fucking
when
flint
coffee is that
spear,
good.
which will help us to kill the enemy because the enemies are so overpowered.
That's Blackout Coffee for you, folks. The official coffee of the Owen Report. By the way, go to blackoutcoffee.com/Owen.
Thought I saw some fucking flint, man.
Order.
It's so hard to see in this game as well. Like, in the water, you got the reflection of the sun, you got these lily pads, you got the grass, you have all this shit. Does it look beautiful? Yeah, it looks amazing. I love it. It looks so cool, but like...
Now you can go with the traditional coffees.
Fucking hard to see anything, man. Fuck this game.
Dark roast, single serve pods there. Or if you want to try something with a different flavor, they got things like the double dark chocolate, the caramel cream, the banana foster. If you're in the holiday spirit, many are already in the Christmas spirit. They got stuff for you too. The peppermint mocha, the winter wonderland.
Yeah, I
the
wish.
eggnog, the
I
candy
wish,
cane.
man. It'd be cute.
All the different flavors in the single serve pods. Of course, they have their normal roasts that you can get in bags, ready to go, ready to be brewed. They also have the instant coffee which is my favorite when you're on the go or in a rush. Best instant coffee I've ever tasted. It's not even close. Most instant coffee, watered down, doesn't have that full flavor. Not the case with Blackout Coffee's premium instant coffee. Go to blackoutcoffee.com.
Well, you know, I don't know how this is gonna work, but I suspect that you can actually exit the game without receiving your body, and you can come back and get it. Because I thought that they disappeared. The bodies disappeared. They don't do that.
It's funny that I'm about to get into this right now because there's now been a development. This is crazy. But it just shows, folks. It just shows. There is no doubt what my politics are. There's no doubt where my loyalties lie. There's no doubt. I am loyal to the what, and the what is the United States of America and our people. And the truth. That's where my loyalties lie. United States of America, our people, and the truth. That's what I'm loyal to. But now you can see all these people that pretended to be America first, American patriots, flag-waving, constitutional-waving patriots. It now turns out that really at the end of the day, they were loyal to Israel. For whatever reason. And I've got some more proof of that right here. Now,
see what I'm saying?
I don't take
the stupid jumping, bro. Like, you have to do it very, like, you cannot spam the buttons, because, like, I'm trying to do it quickly, so when I do it quickly, I spam the buttons, it makes them fucking jump, man. It's kind of fucking annoying.
Jamie Mitchell. So I guess, Jamie, you want to do this now. I guess it's official. You've now unfollowed me because we have a foreign policy disagreement. So Jamie, you know, you want to do this now. I have no beef with you. I thought we could still be friends, but since I don't support Israel, I guess you can't be friends with me now.
The fuck is that about?
Why is it my job as an American to support Israel, by the way? So this is Jamie Mitchell.
Alright, let's go, guys.
Who started Gays Against Groomers, and who I platformed probably close to a dozen times. When she started her organization, I platformed her probably a dozen times. So did Tucker Carlson, by the way. And I was always kind to Jamie, and I still have no problem with Jamie. I still think she's a good person. We have a foreign policy disagreement. She's loyal to Israel. I'm not. You're your own person. I'm my own person. I didn't think we were in a cult here, although I don't know about you now. But I didn't realize it was like this. So now Jamie Mitchell has unfollowed me because of a foreign policy disagreement. Jamie, did anybody platform you more than Tucker Carlson and Owen Schroyer when you started Gays Against Groomers?
I don't know why this fool just doesn't like not that I don't really give a fuck about what he's talking about right now with him and this bitch, but in some way, like, who gives a fuck? Like, I would, if somebody fucking unfollows you, then say fuck it, who cares? Like, he's gonna make a big show about it, you know. Now he's gonna make more beef and more enemies, and then now they're gonna say some shit about him. They say some shit like, bro, don't even start that fucking stupid ass fractal of hate. Just be like, whatever. Yeah, she fucked up. She's stupid. But move on.
I did a dozen times, and I'd do it again. Or maybe not now. I don't know. You might not want to do it anymore. And that's because I believed in your cause, and I believe. All right,
we just got a couple more pieces in case.
Still don't. And then you go out there and you support Greg Locke, who calls me a Jew hater, even though.
Yeah, the reason why we needed all that meat, because look at how much health we got now.
Nothing but supportive of you.
We were trying to make the mission with like 25 health or like 20 health, and that 20 health gets eaten up so fucking fast, dude. They just gotta get you a couple times, and especially with no armor. With no armor, their attacks damages is so much higher. So like, I wish I could make a fucking bridge right there.
And you decide you're gonna unfollow me? Okay. Fine
Man,
with me.
fuck off, dude.
But you know what? You want to play these games? Fine.
This was being weird.
I'm just wondering then, Jamie. Were you ever organic? Was Gays Against Groomers an organic political movement to help America First politics, and to get Donald Trump in office? Or is this the real thing that you were always intended for, a foreign policy issue? It was never about gays against groomers. It was never about men and women's sports. It was never about the LGBTQ movement going too far to the left. Was it always about Israel? Who were your major donors? Did they build you up so that when the time came, you would support Israel after you got big? Sorry to ask these things, Jamie, but you've decided that you want to turn against me now, so okay, there you go. There you go.
Okay, that's
Enjoy
weird.
the ride.
You know
Enjoy
what?
the ride.
This is stupid, but
And I still have nothing against you. I'd still consider you a friend, but I guess that's not mutual, so here we are. So here we are, Jamie. What a shame. What a shame.
I pray that didn't see me. I think you did.
But it does show where your loyalties are.
Dude, I don't even know where our body's
I
at
don't regret
anymore.
giving you a platform. I don't regret helping you build and organize your organization. I think it's a good cause, and I still do. I'm wondering if it was ever about that now. And I certainly don't hate you. Not at all. Don't even think negatively about you, actually. Still think you're a good person and wish nothing but the best for you. But you've made it clear now. You're going to unfollow me, and you're going to let somebody lie about me.
I think
even
it's
though you
right
know
here.
better? Okay. Okay.
I don't know how we're gonna
Because
get
of
there
a foreign
though.
policy disagreement? Okay. Hey, your choice, not mine.
If we can stick
So,
to this,
she and many others think it's this big own, like they think we care. It's the same thing. Like, I don't care that you're Jewish. I agree with you that men shouldn't be in women's sports. I agree with you that LGBTQ plus radicalization is a problem for our country. I agree with you on these things. So I don't care if you're Jewish or Hindu or Chinese. Those are things that we agree on. So I support those things. Just like tracking APAC. So tracking APAC comes out on Breaking Points, and they come out and it's these leftists, and one of them's gay. So it's like, oh look, he's gay, and the right wing cares. Well, why? Again, what do you think? We care about the what, not the who. You don't get it yet, do you? We care about the what, not the who. And if you do care about the who,
I think we already
that's
got
'cause
this
you're in a
body.
cult of personality. So do I care that tracking APAC is run by leftist or a gay man? Don't care at all. I don't like foreign lobbying. I don't like the fact that APAC is one of the most influential and powerful lobbying groups in D.C., and they act on behalf of a foreign country. That's my problem. I don't care if it's a whale that is bringing this issue up. I don't care if it's a woman, a man, a trans, a gay man. What? I don't care, because the what is what I care about.
I gotta check this area for a body
And
right
it's really
here.
amazing how people don't comprehend this. We are principled people.
There is a body here. This is a different one though. This is
We
an
are
old ass
people that
one.
act on principle. And I guess for some people that's hard to understand. And I guess really at this point, if you support Netanyahu, then you have no principles left anyway. But that's a side issue. So they think this is some own. Oh, track 8.
Damn, I had some sick shit in this one.
Gay guy. I don't care. I probably disagree with them on maybe every other issue I might disagree with them on. But if a far left radical gay person says, hey, ice cold water is good on a hot day, what am I going to say? No, it's not. See, you guys are just like the Trump haters. You guys are no different than the Trump haters. You guys are the woke.
Okay, so we got this
Oh my
body.
gosh, a far leftist says that AIPAC is a foreign lobbying group. It is.
Sometimes I gotta keep. Sometimes I grab the bodies and then I don't mark that I've taken them down. So I have my map full of just dead bodies.
With Jamie Mitchell, who I platformed
Oh my
a
God.
dozen times, and I would still support her movement of gays against groomers. She's gonna unfollow me now. Why are you so shallow? Why are you so soft? It's because you're woke.
I'm gonna see if I can get the bear and him to fight.
It's because you're woke. All right, I can't spend any more time on this. I'm done. I'm getting too personal here now. I've said too much. Sorry, Jamie. You're the best. I love you. You're great. I'm sorry that you're so triggered and so woke now that a foreign policy dispute.
I don't see anybody here.
Or maybe
what
it's
the
because
fuck?
I just whooped your butt in a Twitter debate today, in an X debate today. That's probably what it is. I just embarrassed you in an X debate today. So now you're all triggered about it with your woke mentality on these issues. But you know what? I still love you. You're still great. I wish nothing but the best for you and your group and your wife.
Where's that old base at? There was a base right here we made. Fuck, we haven't made one yet.
Godspeed.
That fucking giant is
And
still
hey, if you ever
here.
want to debate these things, I would love to do that. I would love to have a discussion and a debate with you. You had no problem when I wanted to help you grow your organization and promote your organization.
This is a problem right here. Oh shit.
Then, but I guess now that we have a debate, I don't know. Maybe this message will get to you.
Damn it, bro. I can't. I have too much shit that I cannot take all my original stuff. I just want to. Oh my god, dude. I can't fight him without. Okay, we need to grab the bow and the arrows. If I could grab the bow. Oh my god, there's a bear here.
You are more than welcome to make that claim in person. More than welcome.
There's a troll cave. Fuck.
So there's your invite. So I invited you on my platform to promote your group and help you fundraise and organize. When you took the invitation, now you have an invitation to come on the show and to tell me why you support AIPAC and Israel. And you're more than welcome to come and make that case.
Fuck! Man, I'm saying, bro, this shit is no joke, dude. Like, every fucking time, it's like some more shit, more shit, more shit. I can't fucking kill him like this, man. Okay, calm down, Mike. Calm down, please. I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down. Don't kill yourself, because it's gonna send me far away, and we're gonna have to reset everything. We have nothing at my base. There's nothing to fall back to here. We gotta lose him. We gotta try to lose him.
She did call this out. I think Laura is the only one that's been on the attack campaign against Carlson.
I'm sorry, guys. This is just not fun for me, dude. Like,
the only one that called out Jelani at the White House. I think she was the only one of all of them. So credit where credit is due. Good job, Laura. At least you remain consistent on that.
fuck, I couldn't get the arrows, man.
That's it. All the other people that tell you that Fuentes and Owens and Carlson,
we gotta kill these guys, man.
In American politics today, all of them were silent that a former Al Qaeda leader.
What the fuck? This game, I hate it, man. Fuck!
Al Qaeda guy, beheading, killing people. How many Americans was he responsible for killing? And he's invited to the White House and ingratiated, and none of them said anything.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever, dude. I'm done. I